Hey, so sorry for the late entrance. Let me put on a song. Welcome. Hi, Pat. How you doing? Hi, Pinky. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Blessings and sorry to everyone coming in late.
Faith in a pocket, heart on her sleeve. She wear the crown, special K. Her name rings loyalty. Independent queen, watch her bloom. Sassy lady. Special K, living her best life. Special K, faith is her honor. Family first, ain't nothing stronger. Sassy, funny, one of a kind. Special K, she's always on your mind. Special K, funny, one of a kind. Special K, she's always on your mind.
Hi, Tina. Blessings.
Every step she
Thank you,
takes,
sweetheart. How you doing? Blessings. Thank you for coming over.
Special K, unforgettable self-made. She's a sister, a rock with her. No mountains too high to climb. She's the friend who's there, rain or shine. Special K, spirit divine. Special K, special K. She's on your mind.
Hey, how you doing? Love to everyone that has come in. Thank you for being here. How you doing, Tina? Happy Sunday. Welcome over. How you doing, Fifi? Guys, because there's so much going on today and I've been working like woo. So I'm just gonna ask you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Fifi, you don't want to come up today? You don't have to have your camera on. You can just talk. It's all fine if you don't want to be on camera. But the pin is there, guys, for anyone that would like to come in. Welcome, Tina. Would you like to come up? You're more than welcome to. Love to everyone that's here. Happy Sunday. Yes, I've pinned the link up there. You know, we just have a little unwind and just, yes, okay, Mama, I will join for a few. Yeah, thank you, Fifi. Welcome. Love. Yeah, so literally I've been, it's just been on top of me. I will join soon. Okay, yeah, no problem. That's fine. Yeah, so I've just been so busy and I done like literally, you can say about a 4-5 hour drive today. So I'm tired, I'm shattered. And then StreamYard was giving me problems. It just unwind Sunday. So basically we just talk about any and everything, Tina. So as you can see, today it's about insecurity, confidence, and protecting your peace. That's what we're talking about. So and you can see on the screen it says, are you protecting your peace or are you protecting your pain? So that's all we're going to be talking about. It's just, you know, everyday life and what's going on in general. And yeah, we're just going to be unwinding. Welcome to the live. Everyone that is watching, please kindly remember to like up the live. Thank you. I would say I would warm everybody in, but because I started late, I'm just going to keep on with the show. Yeah, my cousins, I'm not sure. She might not be coming on today. And Mama Shaw, she's a little bit busy at the moment. She has a family situation to attend to. And that whoever knows Mama Shaw My mum may come up in a little, but at the moment she's doing my daughter's hair, getting her ready for school. So yeah. Love, love, love to everyone that's joined me. Special K on Special Creation. Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome back, should I say, to Special Creation, to the nation. Yes, if you're new here, you're more than welcome to come up on the stage if you want to, but you can stay in the comments. It's fine with me. Yes, you're more than welcome. I would love to come up, but only if it's okay that I stay behind. Yeah, no problem. My mum does it, Tina. So, and sometimes you're well, any way you feel comfortable, but no problem. I love that. We're all a family over here. So we're just unwinding and talking. That's all it's about. Just everyday life and what's going on really around here. So if you're new here, you're more than welcome. And if you're returning, you already know the vibes. Positive energy only. Happy Sunday to everyone. In this Sunday's live show, we are discussing insecurity, confidence, communication, and if you need to protect. No, I'm not even going to say yourself, ourselves. And we have my beautiful Tina out. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Love, love, love. Thank you for coming up, Mama. Thank you. And it's a privilege to have you here.
It
I
is
love
such
your
a
show.
blessing to be here. Thank you
Yes.
for the invitation.
Hi, Roro. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. I love your shows. I'm always listening in, but I just don't really comment that much because sometimes I'm at work when I'm listening, so I can hardly comment sometimes.
That is quite all right. There are a lot of people that are busy and working, and just the fact that you listen, I am honored. I'm so
Yes,
glad.
I love it. And I love your voice too. I just love it. Yes, and I
Oh,
love when you
thank
pray
you.
too. It proper gets me emotional. I love it. Because sometimes
Oh,
when I
wow,
see the
you watch a
show,
lot.
yeah, when I see the show and when I see because there's another lady that comes up and Yolanda that comes up, and when I see you guys praying, oh my gosh, it touches me. It just warms me up in the mornings because it's early in the mornings for me when you
Hmm.
go on live. So I do
Oh, it's
love it.
definitely
Hi,
early in
Auntie,
the
how you
morning.
doing? Yeah, it's proper because I think we're 6 hours ahead of you. I think it's 6 or 5. Yeah, I think it's about that because it's after 7 now for me. So yeah, I think it's about 6 or 5. I think it's 6
Mm.
though. But yeah, how's your day going? How's your week been, Tina?
My week has been busy. Today it has slowed down a bit. I don't have a lot scheduled for today, but I
Mhm.
have the week. I had to hit the ground running come Monday, and so for the most part, everything is going is quite well. It's quite well.
That's
How are
great.
you?
I'm fine. Just been overwhelmed, just working hard. Plus, I've been having these real bad back pains. I thought it was
Mm,
my mother nature at first, but oh, I
hmm.
don't know what it is. Just lady, just
I
everything.
understand.
Yeah.
I don't
But
miss
yeah.
any of those days though.
You sound like my mom. That's something my mom would say too. Yeah.
Yes.
Mama's always saying that. But yeah, I've been trying to keep on with it. I basically went to work. Yeah, might as well call it a little bit of work. But I I was meant to reach to my client for 10 this morning and I ended up reaching roughly just a little bit past 10 because I nearly slept in. That's how tired I am.
Mm.
I don't sleep much, you see.
I
So it's
understand that,
oh,
definitely.
yeah, it's
And
one of those ones. And Auntie's saying hello, Tina. How you doing?
hello, antisocial. I'm so glad to see you. I think that's
I
my first time seeing the
know.
picture. Oh, you're absolutely lovely.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, but
Yes.
she's been doing lives nowadays. If you go on her channel,
Oh, really? I have to
she's
check her
cooking
out.
and stuff. Yeah, she
Hmm.
keeps cooking, but she keeps teasing us with the cooking. Keeps teasing us with the cooking. Yes. Leaving on in the background and running. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes. Thanks, ladies. And so are y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, and she's so amazing. Yes, Auntie's one of my. Yes, I love her accent too. Because I'm a sucker for American accent, right? I love it. American. Told you, my husband's somewhere over there. I don't know where, but he's somewhere over there. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
I know. I love American accent. I've got so many family all over in America, but yeah, I just love it.
And then it's just the opposite. I love your accent.
No. Do you? Oh, thank you. See,
Absolutely.
I sound like a rat. That's what I think.
No.
Yeah, and I was listening in on Stash Cash is live yesterday. It was amazing. I loved it. I
Oh,
loved it.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta go back and listen to it because I have no idea how it went or anything. I was just in the moment, dialed. And you know how sometimes you could be doing something and the time is just going by, and
Oh,
you're so dialed in that you don't notice what's actually happening in the moment. I had one of
exactly.
those yesterday, and so I need to go back and revisit it. Yeah.
That's what happens on this live as well every Sunday. So yeah. Sometimes I had a young man with autism,
Mm,
and he's a high spectrum of the autism, and he
hmm
is so smart last
hmm
week. Name Young Riaz, but he is
Oh,
amazing.
young Riaz. I've spoken with him before.
Yes, he is lovely. He was just, hi, Mama Shaw. Hi, Big Boss Lady T. Love, love, love. Welcome. And Mama Shaw, my heart is with you. Just know I love you. I won't talk too much unless you want to talk it. But just, I don't expect her to come up today because usually Mama Shaw comes up as well. But I don't think
Mhm.
she will be coming up today. But if she does feel to, love, love, love to Big Boss Lady T. I miss you. Why are you not doing
Boss
any shows?
Lady
Going
T.
on? Yes, love, love, love to you. Blessings, chat.
She
And
just
guys,
had a
if you would like
birthday.
I didn't even see it. I don't know. My notifications are not coming on for her.
Hmm
Oh wow.
I
Okay, I
think it
might
was either
have to.
yesterday or the day before one. I remember seeing a notification, but I was driving, so um I couldn't text right at the moment.
Okay.
But happy belated birthday,
Yes,
Boss
happy
Lady T.
belated birthday, sexy tiger. Love, love, love to you, and God bless your new age. Yes, God bless you. So yes, I'm here, but I can't come up today. And that's no problem. I fully will understand. Yes. And yeah, Big Boss Lady T, I didn't even know. See, because I was so busy yesterday as well. It's like, oh yeah, it was too much. Yeah. Boss Lady, nothing but love, my sister, says Mama Charmaine. Yeah, thank you, sissies. No problem. I would sing for you, but I don't have that voice. I need that Yolanda and that 60 plus and auntie, my favorite Auntie G. They all have amazing voice. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh. And who else? There's so many of them.
hmm
Beautiful. Oh, Poetic Tears. You have a
hmm
lovely voice too, Tina. Yes, you
Thank
do.
you.
Yes, it's amazing. Yes, there's so many of them. I love them all. Yes, I'm driving. No problem, but you can still, even if you want to come on, you're more than welcome to. It's down to you. You don't have to turn your camera on, but yes. Special K, love my sister. Love you too, Mama. Love you too. Yes, but you're listening. No problem. That's fine. I'll come to London and cook for you one day, but I'm return. You have to show me the city. It's so that's a done deal, sis. We can do that. I'll show you around the world and you cook for me. That's no problem. Yeah. You and your partner can come here anytime. I will drive you around everywhere. Me, I love food, you see. Woo. Yes. Tina sis, thank you. Yes. I'm heading to my birthday. Oh, okay. So I wish you all the best. I hope you have a lovely day. Ro, don't worry, I'm still kidnapping you. I will love that because I'm still holding you up, Auntie, for doing that chicken salad the other day and not even giving us none. And she had the cheek, Tina. Do you believe this? She
Mm.
had the cheek to eat it on the live at the same time while she was drinking some booze as well. And the whole thing, she couldn't even say, "Would you like some?"
That's hilarious.
I, you know, when you just want to just smash the screen or just be able to just pull through the screen, and she had it in her face as well. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm feeling it. Mm-hmm. I was feeling it. 9 hours from where I am. Wow. Yeah, the flight is about 9 hours. Yeah, yeah. Because to come back, yeah, it was 9 hours to get there, and I think it was 14 to come back. I don't
Mhm.
know why it's always longer to go back, but yeah, it was longer. Yes, LOL. So yeah. So let me start on with the show, guys. Let me start with the show. So, if this Sunday's live, we are discussing insecurity, confidence, communication, and the need to protect ourselves. Sometimes we are raised with good values, love, and strong morals, but life places us in environments that challenges everything we're taught. Insecurity can cause us to doubt ourselves, misinterpret people's intentions, assume the worst, cut people off too quickly, build emotional walls for protection. The message may be correct, but if it's delivered harshly or received through hurt and insecurity, it can lead to misunderstandings. Would you all agree with me on this? Yeah. The real question is, are you protecting your peace or are you protecting your pain? Because see, on these social media streets, woo, the internet is undefeated. I'll turn around and tell you this. So I would like to ask you all, and hi Yolanda, how you doing, sis? Love, love, love. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Yes. So I'd like to ask you all, like, what do you think about protecting your peace? What is insecurity nowadays? Are we the, or, you know, what can, like, how do I put it? Yeah, what is insecurity or where does it come from? Yeah, let's just start with that because insecurity is such a, woo, in this day and age, even when it comes to children, we need to protect
Mhm.
them, safeguard them. We need to just know how to just block out the noise and, you know, manifest everything and just kind of keep peace and humble. I'm trying to find Tina. I'm trying to find new places in the UK to just do my drone footage and
Mhm.
just think positive vibes. There's too much negativity on the YouTube streets nowadays. I
Right.
just want,
Mhm.
whoa, I want peace.
Mhm.
That's what I want. I feel we all have, okay, one moment, one moment. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1000%. This is going to be good. Thank you, Ro. Thank you, thank you. Glad hot the notification. Okay, she's glad she got the notification. Protecting your peace is so important, says Yolanda. Yes, it is. I feel we all have some form of insecurity. Yes, we do. We all do. Tina, do you have any hello, Shay. How you doing? Blessings. Yes. Do you have any insecurities?
Absolutely. And it's amazing because I talk about these things quite often, ad nauseum,
Mhm.
actually. I have quite a few insecurities.
Okay.
I tend to be now. This is probably going to be laughable to most people, but I actually am quite shy,
Okay.
and
See?
I
Oh,
tend
you're
to
well
be in
loved.
person quite quiet. Why? Because I carry the insecurity that I'm going to either sound uneducated or
Mhm.
sound like I have no idea what I'm talking about, or lack of credentials, even sometimes, because while I did go to school and or what you all would call university or what have you, I went to college, but I didn't finish, and so a lot of people see that as a stigma, as oh well, because you weren't dedicated enough to finish and get your undergrad or what have you. You
Mhm.
don't have the same level of
I
intelligence
get what you
as
mean.
those who have degrees. And so a lot of people don't know that a lot of times I can be very quiet. While I can be quite loquacious, I can talk quite a bit, but still
Yeah.
it's one of those things of depending on what room I'm in, I tend to shy away from giving my opinion about anything because of that insecurity.
Stina, I'm with you on that. As much as I have confidence, or it looks like I have confidence here, I'm very shy when it comes to a large crowds. I do not like to be in a crowd of people. I kind of isolate myself and I get very quiet. I can speak to you formally like now, but see, in crowds or so, I just want to keep behind the closed doors. I'm just very, yes. Um,
Hmm.
Yolanda said insecurity comes from low self esteem and post trauma. That is so true because I can turn around and tell you, which I'm going to open up a little bit right now. I think some of my trauma and my low self esteem comes from my family
Hmm.
because there was so much females in my family, my mum's side of the family, and it was a thing where I don't know, they kind of I don't know if it's because some of them were a little bit big on the say the voluptuous side. That's the way how I
Hmm.
put it.
Hmm.
So because I was very slim, it's like they don't realize the words that they're using. And I feel like being in a Caribbean home, they
Hmm.
kind of, yeah, gave me a lot of low self-esteem.
Hmm.
Like they would just watch my shape and stuff like that, and it would just make me feel very insecure.
Hmm.
So when it came to teenage years of people finding me attractive, I would always downgrade myself. I even still do it now, but I do it in
Hmm.
a comedy kind of way.
Hmm.
Hungry as one moment, yes, I do it in a kind of comedic kind of way, just to kind of how do I put it? Uh, yeah, just to secure or like protect my
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah. Hi
That's
Riaz, how
interesting.
you doing? Happy
I'm
Sunday.
doing all right. I'm the same here. I feel you on that,
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I've grown up, from me being Pakistani growing up and stuff like that, I was told as well, I'm not Pakistani enough and I'm not British enough. That's like the identity crisis thing I had my whole life, and I had a color problem too. I
See,
can understand.
yeah, see, I had insecurity also with one thing as well. I had long hair, and because of the mix that I have in me, which certain people don't even really realize when it comes to being black, you
Wow,
can have mixtures within you that they kind of look at you and downgrade you certain times. So when
wow,
I had the long straight hair and it was down my back, it was a thing where oh, you think too nice of yourself. Oh, because you've got long
wow,
hair and you don't have it's one of the reasons why I wanted to lock my hair to kind of protect my crown. I love seeing Lauren Hill. My mum wanted me to be with the
wow.
straight hair because she loved hair. She was a hairstylist. But
Okay, I feel
I
you on
still
that.
love
That's
my
sad
hair.
though. so sorry to hear that though, For me
No,
though,
it's
right?
making me into a better person today. It's made me into a better person today.
No, I'm
Big
saying
boss
it's a
lady
good thing,
T.
but I'm just no, no. I'm saying it made you better now, but I'm saying what's sad is you went when you went through that basically, the sad reality type thing. You what you explained. I was explaining though that what you went through is sad though, but despite that, you actually overcame it. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, Tina. Sorry, I feel like I'm being rude at the same time. Young Riaz, this is Tina. Tina, this is Young Riaz.
Hello,
Yes,
young Riaz.
blessings.
It's good to see you again. I'm
Same
used to
here. It's
seeing you
nice.
in other spaces, but I'm glad to see you today.
Oh, okay. Nice to see you. I'm
Yeah.
happy to see you too. So yeah, basically for me as well, when I was growing up, I was very insecure about my brown skin tone, because when I went outside, basically of course I was surrounded like people gave me love and stuff for like in my home, but when I went outside, I actually felt bad about myself. I felt like people who looked lighter than me looked better than me actually, but then I realized when I got older, that type thing. I don't know. It's also
Okay.
probably stuff I probably forgot as
So,
well,
so
though.
you
Why did
felt
I
like
feel like
people.
that? Hmm?
So you felt like people. So you had a issue with just the complexion of people and stuff. Is that what you're saying, Riaz?
Yeah, like, no, it's
Like
complexion
the.
about myself. It's my complexion about myself, the way I saw it. Like, I'm brown, but basically, I have like a high yellow mixed as well, because my dad's brown, my dad's brown, and my mom's a high yellow texture. So, being told that, and some people actually think I'm like Middle Eastern or anything like that because I kind of they think I look like that, but I'm not actually. I just since me being of a South Asian background, I'm like a multi-ethnic person, so I could be mixed with anything.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Big
and
Boss Lady
also mine
T
was
says
identity as well.
insecurity starts
But
with your own. Sorry, I'm just going to try and read some of the comments at the same time, just so I don't
okay,
lose track of everything. So, Big Boss Lady
yeah,
T says insecurity starts with your own expectations and measurements of yourself to others, which
yep.
is so true in Big Boss Lady T. That is so true. Maybe all insecurities don't come from low self esteem. Exactly. It really doesn't, because, like I said, I had family members, and it was like my aunties and my older cousins that would really just attack me in certain ways that it was like, wow, the people that you should be running to for safety, I don't feel like I could have run to them. Yeah, my
Wow,
name is
what is
Jerry.
that?
Nice to meet you, Special K. Thank you. Welcome, Jerry. Blessings. Lovely
Nice
to
to
see
meet
you.
you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love the
that is.
honest. Thank you, Ro. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Insecurity can come from trauma, and I think that's where it is, because when I used to go out, my mum is from Jamaica, which most will know, and who don't know now. And over in Jamaica, when she came over to here, life was a little bit different. Oh, Mama Shaw's here. How you doing, Mama Shaw?
Hey,
Thank you for coming up. Love, love, love to you. Appreciate you being
yeah,
here.
I figured that. Wow,
Yes.
that's
So
interesting
yeah.
though. I can understand to a certain degree as well, though, a bit. I know mine is different, but it's a little bit similar to a certain degree. So for my mom, she came
Yes.
from Pakistan, but my mom, but I'm born in UK. My dad's born in UK type thing, so I kind of get it.
See, I was the original one from the UK. Majority of my family come from Jamaica. Some of
Yeah.
them are now born over here and stuff or whatever, but we've got so many different textures and complexions or so
Oh,
in
okay. So
our
you're like the first, second generation because your mom's the first gen, you're the second gen. I'm like the third gen now because first thing, my grandfather, he first came, he's first gen. Second gen is
my
my
grandmother
father
was
who
here
was
too.
born here. So basically, my father's second generation. I'm the third right now. So me and my siblings were all third right now.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I hear that. To be honest with you, there's like five generations. Well, my grandmother was here, and my grandfather was over in the UK too, and then like it goes down. So my mum, then me, and then well, also my brother. Then I've got my children, and now my children are having children. So there's so many generations here, but it's just living in the world what we are living in now. There's so much insecurity that we don't
Yeah.
does people really understand what insecurity is, and trauma, and it's just the way how some people deal with us, even on just the YouTube streets, anything
Wow.
they're
I
doing with
feel
them.
you on that too, though. Is it also though as well though growing up as well? You know, you get told you're not one. You know, you're told if you try and be one thing, the other side will act offended, and when you try to be who you want them to be, though, on the other side they'll act offended type thing. That's just how I can understand to a certain degree. Just like with me, I'm not too British enough, and I'm not Pakistani. If I pick one, then basically the other side will think I'm selling out, or they think I'm basically hating myself, or I'm not embracing it. And when I try to be them, they're just like, they're playing. It's like a game of, that game in school, though, right? The tug of war game. You're pulled in two directions. So you get this rope, and then the other side get the other rope. They're pulling you in two directions, though.
Yeah,
So
they do pull you in two different directions, but it's
yeah, but
how
but
to
maybe
protect
changed
your.
my way of thinking is when I got older, I started to, what I paid to
Yeah,
God for it. And secondly, though, I look with myself and I started creating my own thing. Then I talked to my parents about it and everything. But yeah, with my family, it's different though. But growing up type thing though, it's like probably who knows. Who knows. I'm saying who knows. Only God knows. I could have had probably suppressed, emotions though growing up that I never actually do.
BOK says, what some of my favorite people hanging out together, working and listening. Thank you, BOK. Have a lovely Sunday. God bless you. How you doing, Mama Shah? Did
I'm
you
doing
have any
okay.
insecurities?
If I had insecurities,
Yeah.
I had insecurities growing up because, like my father is different from my siblings, so I am my complexion is different from them. So they
Mm-hmm.
always make me feel like I'm different. They say brown in Jamaica, you brown. You now
Brown,
they have
yeah.
different name
Mm-hmm.
for it. So they're like, you
Yeah.
so brown and we so
But,
dark. Maybe mama
but you see, you
adopted
say
you.
that, Mama Shah. Sorry to cut you, but you see, you say that. I, as much as I'm not on the dark side and I'm not on the light side, I
Mhm.
would say I'm in between.
Eh,
Wow.
I loved, I'm not going to lie, I wish I was darker. I just
I
used
wish.
to love the dark skin, the skin. That's that
mhm.
one tone that I still just admired.
Nice chocolate
Yeah, that
brown,
Yeah.
beautiful.
I'm
ooh,
a
that's
cat. Wait, if I had
beautiful.
to describe, oh, okay, I figured that. If I had to describe myself as chocolate, I'm basically caramel because I am brown, but I have a little bit of a light mix. Though it's just that I look light right now because over here we don't get much sun, to be honest. So that's why I look really light. But when I go to a hotter place, I'll actually get more and more dark, actually. So like basically, when I was younger, I used to think really bad thoughts about myself, like really bad though, actually. Like I wish I was lighter as a kid and stuff like that. But then I changed my way of thinking when I got older though.
Mhm,
And I think
mhm.
I think at some point I hit a relapse period, and then I had to go seek professional help and everything. And then after that, I accept it now. Then I also realized, there's people in the world who wants to look like me. So I changed my way of thinking after I grew older.
Okay,
It's it
guys.
it was difficult. It wasn't that difficult for me. I didn't realize at what extent it was to my especially my sister until I left Jamaica, came to the US and I went back and the whole change of and I look at her and she said, now I'm beautiful like you. And it broke my heart because my sister has this chocolate brown, not too dark, not too light,
Yeah.
this beautiful chocolate brown. And to think that she had to go bleach her skin to make her look
Oh,
Sorry, you cut out for a minute.
out. Oh, I think she's gone. I think she'll come back. Yeah, I think the signal just might have
Okay.
went a little.
Let's try
She'll be back.
coming.
Hi JR, welcome in everyone. If you're new here, me and Tina are both on our channels, and we are just talking about insecurity, confidence, and protecting your peace on my Sunday live show on Special the
Yeah,
Creation.
I
So
feel
if you're
you
new
though.
here, welcome, welcome, and love to everyone. Thank you for being here, and love, love, love to you all.
Okay, well, I
Yeah.
was gonna ask this. You know, growing up as well, did you at first, like when you found out who you were and stuff, did you actually refuse your heritage? It's not because you didn't like it or accept it, it's because it was hard to believe. Because you know, that was me as growing up, right? When I was a kid, I refused to accept the fact I was Pakistani growing up. Actually, I was. It's not that I was not ashamed of it, it's because it was hard for me to accept it because of where I was born.
Oh, okay. See, no, you see what it was? Even though my mum and everything is Caribbean, um, like growing up British, I had the best of both. And my mum
Yeah,
always
that's
took
the
me
same
back
with
to
me.
Jamaica and stuff as well. So it's like my brother, he's Jamaican, my mum is Jamaican, I'm the British one.
Okay,
Um
that makes
my
sense.
father my father is Bayesian, but I didn't really know my father until a later stage, and I really don't feel like I really kind of know him too tough. But um we have so many mixes within us, so it's like when it comes to the way how I grew up, and to tell you about, like for instance my culture, I still have the best of both, because I still know the Caribbean side. You will still even hear certain times, even my talk, certain times I will go off into patois, which is broken English, and I still have the Jamaican food and stuff, everything like that, and I'm still here in the UK, just
Same.
living life,
That's
so
nice.
it's best of
Yeah,
both.
true that though. You know, for me though, right? You know how you feel is the same way I feel now, actually. I didn't
Ah,
realize that until 23 years old, actually, because growing up, I actually had a massive, massive identity crisis. It was the day I was born all the way
thank
until like I
you.
hit my 23, 24. Then I actually realized when I had the conversation with my family, then I actually realized I was the best of both worlds. My dad told me that actually, you know. My mom gave me more of a spiritual based answer though, but then, you know, my dad gave me the explanation because, you know, from my dad as well, right? He's the same experience as me growing up. Mine is a bit worse than his though, you know, because his generation is closer to his parents' culture. Mine was more, I became more and more British though than him. So it was harder though growing up as well. So, you know, and also that type thing as well. So I actually learned to accept I'm best of both world situation and that type of thing. And also
Oh,
accepting the fact as well, I was also a spectrum child as well. So I was already different the day I was born. But I'd say that as a good thing.
yes, you're just special. That's the whole thing. Don't
Yeah.
ever say
I can
no.
I
Yeah.
say that
Um,
I'm a high vibration being. I'm on a high vibration. I'm on a high wave basically. So that's what I
exactly.
view it. So it's just that I'm adjusting to everyone else's energy, but then also at the same time, I don't have to adjust to everyone else's thing, though, actually, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's what I was just not too long explaining to Tina, just to let Tina understand, because Tina's never been on the panel before. So literally, I was just explaining, because we had you on the panel last week. So
Yeah,
it was just very nice, and I was explaining a little bit of your background towards things, because yes, she
okay,
does know who
okay.
you are, but we was explaining. So yeah, we was just getting into it. And Xander says, Tina. Hey Tina, I just wanted to stop by just to say hello. My wife and I really miss you. With much love and respect. Take care and God bless. Yes.
So glad to
Yeah,
see Xander. One thing that I wanted to say right
Yes,
quickly
Tina.
was just about a lot of times what we fail to realize is the bulk of the insecurities that we have. They come
Mhm.
from childhood, they come from our upbringing. And whenever you're in the home, if you're not given the validation that you're needed, regardless to what may be going on with you, one person may have, an eye that wanders or whatever, someone else may have crooked teeth, someone may be a little heavier than the next person.
Perfectly.
But if you don't have the reinforcements to let you know that you're okay just as you are and you're
Yeah.
accepted and you're loved, and when you have that kind of encouragement, that's what helps you to be able to better deal with those things that are different than other people. And
Yeah,
so I
I
would say
agree.
to anyone that
Thank
that's where it
you, Jay.
starts in the home.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. It
I
starts in the home, but it
agree.
also starts with yourself. Sorry, continue.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
totally agree with that wholeheartedly. When I was about 10 years old, I'm so flat-footed and I'm short. I'm flat-footed, I'm short. I got these wide hips, don't know where I get them from, but I embrace them.
Mhm.
And I remember when they
Hi,
used to make fun
Arsenal.
of me for being flat-footed and you know, my dad said to me, I was the most beautiful child in the world. And do not, I'm too
Mhm.
beautiful to let people talk bad about me. And
Mhm.
it didn't set in that day. And 2 weeks later I went to church and they were like, Charmaine, you look like you have doll baby feet, because when I put my shoes on, because I'm flat footed, it's a little thick on the front, it looked like a doll baby. And I said, all the better to step on you. And they look at me like, where did I
That it
come
was
from?
a good respect. That was a good response.
Okay.
And
Oh,
Love
that's
it.
a good response. I feel you. And I'm flat-footed myself, though, so I actually understand where you're coming from, type thing. I'm very flat. I'm flat-footed, though, and I have to wear insoles, type thing, and everything.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I understand, from a certain degree about what you're saying.
Absolutely. But the thing about that I
Mhm.
remember, and I still remember today, I am too beautiful to let people talk down to me.
Hmm.
High
Hmm.
five on that, Mama Shaw. Say it
Exactly.
again.
Wait,
Say
shout
that
out to that
again.
though. You know what? I think myself though. I feel like this though. I am kind of. I was told I was nice, I was beautiful, all of that. It's just that growing up when I was younger in my own head, I didn't think I was though. Actually, in terms of the way I looked and everything, and I thought I was different from everyone else. I realized there was nothing wrong with me. It's just the way I was thinking, and I had to change that type of thing. Also,
Oh
though,
yeah.
as well, though, right? As well, growing up type thing, I also learned too, though. It's just that also, yes, people can tell you, though, all
Hmm.
the positive reinforcement. It's also you yourself has to make that
You have to
realization.
believe it. You have to believe it. And
Exactly.
and
You
and the
really
thing
do.
about me, what I learned to do is protect me, protect myself by,
Thank you,
okay,
JR.
I'm a little sassy. I'm a little sassy. I'm a little special. Okay, no, I'll come with a good comeback. Because I have to
Mm-hmm.
protect me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I have to protect myself from negativity and people who think they know me by saying
Mm-hmm.
negative things to me. So I learn to protect my peace and my inner self to the fact that you can say what you want. I'm not going to bring
Exactly.
it in. I'm not going to internalize it, because
Yeah.
then we have a problem.
Hello,
Yeah.
Nick.
Exactly. I agree with you. So yeah, with me type thing
Love
as
you.
well. Yeah, I'm a kind soul type thing and I do the beat 'em with kindness type thing, but then you get some people who
Thank
do your
you.
nerve thing as well though. What I do is though like literally though I have a temper but I always find a way to center myself though as well. And also though, I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction they want, but when they want it, they're gonna get it. Cause at the same time, I'm not gonna let nobody play with me in general though, because one, I'm gonna stand up for myself type of thing. Because this is what I realized type of thing. I realized that now when as I got older. When I was younger, I thought certain behaviors was normal. Like for example, someone speaking to you at a certain type of tone or certain type of way or doing this and that to you. I
Oh,
thought that was normal, but it's not
Hmm.
normal. I
No,
actually had to realize it was not.
yeah.
it's not. We sometimes give, not unknowingly, we give our strength to people, You know what I mean? We allow people to come in, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, to kind of, we downplay what they're saying to say, you know how they are. No, but that comes with age and with learning. And I learned that it's not okay to talk to me like I am a child, or I am less than what you think I am. Because you have to know, we were brought up to be quiet. Well, I was brought up to be quiet, not to be heard. We're children.
I
You stay in that place. But
Okay.
I learned
Unfortunately,
to speak up and to say what I want. You gonna whoop me, but I'm gonna say what I want, because of that, people take advantage of you.
mm-hmm.
exactly. I agree with you. You know, with me though, growing up, I'm fortunate in case though that both my parents though, look, encourage me to speak when I want to speak and all of that. I keep it respectful as well, though, to be honest, though. It's just that with me though, I feel you on that kind of thing though, you know. It's just that, you know, when I was younger type thing, you know, of course I could say no type thing, but even with my own family sometimes though, my siblings type thing, you know, I used to just say yes or whatever. I had to learn to say no as I got older though, you know. And I'm just like, look, you know, and when they spoke to me any kind of way, I was just like, okay, I wouldn't say anything. I just let them do it, and that's wrong. So then slowly over time, though, I just decided one day, though, right? You know, of course, I tell on them and stuff like that, but then at some point, I decided, you know what? Though I'm not going to allow, you know, them to speak to me any kind of way like that, because one, don't talk to me, don't talk down to me like that, just because I'm different, though, you know, you know, I got special
Okay.
needs and everything. I'm high functioning and all of that. Don't mean I fall under their expectation. I don't fall under people's expectation, thinking though that I'm limited in certain capacities, which is I'm capable of almost everything. I just have to get there, type thing, you know. Uh, some
Yeah.
people think just because I'm like that, they think I'm limited or I'm not that smart. But I'm actually very smart though, and actually display that. Literally,
You're very,
when
one
I was
moment,
younger,
Riaz, one
continue.
moment, please. Yeah, one second, darling. I'm listening to you, but Nico just said, Tina, I love your channel and community. Tina Mo is very chilled and positive. Yes, she's an amazing woman, and I'm so privileged to have her up here today. Love, love, love
Thank
you,
you.
Tina. I love you, Han. Yes. Thank you, Riaz. Sorry, one moment. Hi, DK. How you doing? Blessings. Thank you for coming here. Welcome to the Sunday show. How you doing? I'll put it on in a minute, please. I'm on the show. One moment, please. Yes. And hi, Yvette. Welcome, welcome. Love, love, love to you too. Happy Sunday.
Hi,
And
Yvette. Welcome.
yes, let me give you my next question. So, as we've gone into insecurity, should I say, have you ever felt like you were not good enough?
Yes, I
Yep.
have.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually. When I was younger, I felt like, you know, I was different from everyone else. I thought something was wrong with me because, girl, I was diagnosed. I got my diagnosis at 5,
Thank
right?
you.
My spectrum diagnosis at 5, but then basically I didn't know what I was going through, right? So then I thought something wrong with me as a kid and everything, and I thought I was not good enough though because I was not doing it the way everyone else was doing it. So yeah, I've had moments though, many times though, actually, of not feeling I was not good enough, but it took me long enough to realize though I am actually uniquely different though, and I am pretty much
Hi,
good enough though as
everyone.
everyone else
Blessings.
is.
Happy Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I was in
that's
a
lovely.
relationship. I'm
Blessings.
sorry. I'm sorry, Kay.
One
I was
moment.
in
No,
a
no, no. I'm just trying to
relationship
keep with the content comments at the
in
same
my
time.
younger years,
Yeah.
and this guy,
Blessings.
you know, I'm 19. I'm in love, and I'm from the country. He's from Kingston. I'm going to Kingston to school, and he always talked down to me like, "Oh, you're from the country." Every time, "Oh, you're from the country." "Oh, my girl is from the country." And one day I was like, "What does that mean?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you know Jamaica, you know, people in Kingston speak a whole different way from us from the country.
Walaikum
So
salam. Oh, be blessings.
I
Yes.
had to step back and says, "Hold on, No, 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 no. You're from Kingston. I'm from this side. I am worthy. I am. I love me. I love what how I speak. So, but people will
Welcome,
let you feel
welcome.
less than you are if
Hi,
you're loud
Siri.
enough.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Thank you
they
for
do.
sharing, though. You know, basically, I can tell you, right? Some people thought I was not from the UK, or they're saying, "Oh, you
Sorry,
don't be."
sorry,
Sorry,
Riaz.
continue.
One moment, one moment. I'm going to let you say. I just wanted to get Tina's point of view first before, because you did explain yours at the same time. So I just wanted to ask Tina and
Okay, sorry,
also,
my bad. I forgot.
how did she feel? Like, have you ever felt like you were not good enough, Tina?
Yes. It is actually, excuse me, it's actually something that I still deal with currently. I know that a lot of
Oh,
times we like to talk about things being in the past and things that we've overcome, but when it comes to not feeling good enough, even when it comes to the content creation space, there's so much that I need to learn. There's so much that I don't know yet, and I'm new to the space, and I dare not sit here and act as if oh, I know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing to certain in certain aspects. Like I
mhm.
said, I have a background in broadcasting. I do public speaking. And so things of that nature come easy for me. But when it comes to the technical side of things can be
Oh,
a little different for me. And
mhm.
so there have been plenty of times where I've questioned if whether or not what I did was good enough, if the interaction that I had or the way that I explained something, was it good enough for the audience that I'm trying to capture or the audience I'm trying to reach? Because it's different. It's not like, you go to a church and everyone's belief system and everybody's pretty much on the same page. It's completely different
Yeah.
when you're exposed to so many different people and you don't want to be offensive and at the same time you don't want to be crass. Um, Likewise, I also want to be myself. I
Yeah.
also want to be able to express the things I want to, and people receive it gladly. But this is not always a space where people are, positive, quote unquote.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Welcome, all that just came
Okay.
in. Thank you for being here. We are just having a Sunday chill and just having a normal conversation about, are you protecting your peace and are you protecting your pain? So we're just not really talking about very much, but we're just, having these little topics that everybody talks about. So love to everyone that has come in. Welcome. If I haven't called you out, please forgive me. It's because the chat's going so fast. I'm trying to keep up with everyone, but love to everyone. Heart of love to everyone that has come in. Thank you.
Okay.
And love to everyone on Tina's side too. Welcome. My name is Special K. And we have Mama Charmaine on the panel. And we also have Young Riaz. Just in case you're wondering who we are, now you know. Yes.
Absolutely.
So yes.
Yeah.
Would you
Sorry.
like to continue, Riaz? You
I
can
was
say what
gonna
you want to.
say, like the way I speak and stuff, some people think when my voice is soft spoken, so they think, other things and stuff, and they think, some people thought I was into, that something else, or basically some people
Yeah.
thought I was a girl or something like that because my voice is soft. And also, some people actually think I'm not from the UK because I don't talk with the accent. They think I'm supposed to speak a multicultural accent though, and I'm actually originally from London type of thing, that type of way. So actually, I'm
Yeah.
I don't fit their expectations, so they want to put me like that. So with me, I spent time in Saudi, so I learned how to speak the American way. So I have a mixture of a lot of things, and that's just uniquely different type of way. So I don't
See,
actually.
as much as you're saying that and you've got all the accents and stuff or whatever, you just have to love yourself, king. Just remember, you are a king and you are a champion. You are doing amazing. To know
Okay,
where you're coming from and where you have landed and where you are today, just know that there's people that are going through much harder situations than you are, and you are doing great. You are doing great. Even just
okay,
expressing yourself and talking with us, we understand you. We are getting to know
I
you as a
appreciate
person.
that.
So,
I'm
you know,
gonna say I appreciate that, and you're absolutely right. I do embrace it, but at the same time, you're right. I think it takes. I'm on, as I say, I'm on a journey to continue more. Actually, to embrace a bit more. So I have to work through a lot more. So you are right. Actually,
Walaikum Shahi. Oh,
So
Walaikum
you're
Salam. Yeah.
Yes, sir. You're right though. Actually, yeah, I am blessed in a way,
That's
type of
what,
thing, and I appreciate you for saying that too. It's also I feel like this though. You are right, and also I'm
it
still on a
really
journey to keep going forever. That's what. So yeah, some things I haven't gotten over, but some things I have gotten over. So not knowing who I am, I got over that part. Embracing my skin tone, yeah, I got over that actually. So I think there's more to me though that needs to be, that
that's
type
why
of thing.
sometimes you see, like for instance, when we're having these discussions, sometimes as much as you have some of your traumas, this is
I
the
have to
reason why
listen
I
to other
try to have a
people.
positive panel to speak to other people and hear their traumas and understand their perspective of things too. We all go through things. We may go through things a little bit different, and some people go through things the same way. That's the reason why the panel is here, just to kind of let us understand we're not alone. We are all here probably going through the same situations or similar situations. Don't ever feel like you're alone. That's the
Alone.
best I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that, and you're right though. Actually, I try and work on. Yeah, I kind of feel you on that. That's what I'm saying. I have to do work on listening a bit more. So I try
Yeah.
on that actually. So I'll admit to what you're saying, type of thing. I see it in a positive way. The way I'm speaking, also based on everything I went through, though, is more on a reflective side. I see myself in a good light actually. But I'll be for real though. Honestly, sometimes I do go through a relapse period though. So I hit like 24. The way I recovered though, I hit like 24 times though.
Yeah. JR says, Tina, your voice is very soothing. It really is, isn't it? She's got a beautiful voice. I love
Thank
that.
you.
No, I love the American accent. I'm always telling Mama Shadi, I love the American accent.
Yeah, I do too.
Josh, I'm happy to see you. Yeah. So yeah, you just got to know that you're a young king and see, look, everybody's giving you big positive things over here. You're part of the family. So don't ever feel like you're alone. We just got to get through our traumas. Sometimes we just got to overcome them and just think on the positive side. Don't always think about and hold on to the negative, because the more you hold on to the negative,
It'll
you
continue.
yes, you're allowing the noise to come in. And we need to know how to kind of release our mindsets and not hold on to the negativity. This
You
is the
have
same
a
thing like
point.
what I was talking about when it comes to social media, because it's very, you know, it's a traumatizing thing. As much as people see me here and I've got a big panel, like, don't think I don't get negativity. So much and bashed on this channel. I find it hard sometimes to keep going on, but I have people like my mama Charmaine, my mom, and some of you beautiful people to keep me going and keep me positive
Yeah.
and give me the highlights of, just keeping strong. Hi Solomon, how you doing? I'm having difficulty after acquiring my degree in underwater fire prevention. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear.
Yeah.
But keep trying, believe and achieve. Yes, Yvette says, hello, everyone on the panel. Hello, hello. And guys, if you would like to come up on the panel and say anything, you're more than welcome to. The link is in both of the links, are both in both the pages, so you can see. I don't
Okay.
know if
I
you put
think
it over
there's something
those.
else. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'll send you the link so you can get it as well. Yeah,
Mhm.
greetings,
Okay.
Richard. How you doing? Love to all. Love, love, love. Yeah, the conversations are needed. Yes, they are, Ro. They really are. Mama
All right.
Sham.
But I do appreciate everyone
Hi,
else saying what they're
Mr.
saying.
Blessings. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday to every single
So,
body. Love to all of you. Don't think I'm not, like, trying to keep up with everybody while we're also talking on the panel. Love to everyone. So I'm still trying to keep up with the chat at the same time. You will see it going across the screen. If I don't read them out, please excuse me, but I will try and read out as much as possible. Yeah,
okay.
nice to see. So JGP Junior says, nice to see everyone in the chat. Nice to see you, Junior. Love, love, love to you. Yes, Village King. Thank you for being here, Papa Village. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, and assalamu alaikum to my Indian family, you know. Love to all of you. And alaikum salam too, because I did get some. And hi, War, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing my beautiful stickers. Love, 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 love. Yes, and please like up the live, says Bay One. Thank you so much. Obi, love to you and appreciate you. Yes, Ariba, Ariba, love to you. And should I move on to the next question? So my next question, because I can't even believe we've done an hour already, and
Yeah,
I was so
I
late as
was just
well.
gonna say what I was trying to say to you though. I do appreciate what everyone else is saying. I was listening. It's just that when they were done, I was trying to add, something to it though. But I get you on that type of thing. I wonder what the next question is.
Yeah, so basically, it's still about insecurity at the moment. So, how has insecurity affected your relationship? Have you had any relationship issues because of insecurity? I
Mm,
can start it off with this one. And yes, I have had insecurities because it was a thing where I felt like I had to kind of keep up my weight. That was one thing that was very much affecting me. I felt like I couldn't eat, and then sometimes it will be like, oh, I would be comfort eating behind closed doors, so it gave me a little bit of insecurity towards that. But did you have any insecurities within your relationship, Tina?
Now, I do have to ask the question just for clarity. When you say
Yeah.
relationships, what is there a specific type of relationship, like romantic
Love
or
relationship,
familial?
romantic, friendship, any
Okay.
relationships, you know. Yes.
Yes. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that about friendship.
Yeah.
Um, because I have gone through some pretty traumatic things
Mhm.
in the past as it relates to friendship and camaraderie, so to speak. Um, I have had issues in developing new relationships, new friendships, where I have a
Okay.
hard time opening up. There was a time in my life where I opened up to someone that I considered very trusted, and they used that information against me and told my business to everybody that they could, and
Oh,
after that,
wow.
yeah, after that, it took me it still takes me a moment to warm up, so to speak, when it comes to like I can be very open to a certain extent because of what I do, as far as
Yeah.
ministry is concerned, as far as doing social media, there's always a part of yourself that you're exposing. But when it comes to friendship, there is a deeper level of intimacy that is required for a person
Mhm.
to really know you, and to open up to them can be quite a bit of a difficulty of mine still to this day. And so, yes, I most certainly can identify with it, having insecurity in relationships, especially friendships
Friendship.
specifically.
I have the same thing, Tina. I used to
Hmm.
have that a lot. And then one thing that makes me have insecurity is that I'm very much a friendly person, and some people take that the wrong way. That could be led to in a way where it gives me a little bit of insecurity now. Like people feel like I'm flirting with them when sometimes it's not even a flirt. It's just me just being friendly, like, hi, how are you? How you doing? How's things going? Nowadays, you have to even be very like careful with how you even speak within that. Um, Nico said, sorry, I'm coming to you, Riaz. 1 second, please. I am training to become a professional wrestler. I know people is going to hate it in general, but I always not to give up on myself and live, and God and the ones who has my support means a lot to me. Amen, Nico. And I wish you all the best. You are going to be a great wrestler. Don't ever get
Absolutely.
even if
Inshallah.
you get that. Yes. So Riaz, would you like to answer that question as
Okay,
well?
so could you repeat the question, please, and I'll answer it.
How has insecurity affected your relationship?
Oh, okay. How insecurity affected my relationship in friendships type of thing though. Yeah, my friends
And
still be my friends in a way, but basically I had like a lot of insecurity type thing within myself. And also though, like if I was brought up though about, my heritage though, I got very offended over that and type of thing, and it kind of offended though. And also though, when I was younger, I was very shy, very introverted. It was hard for me to open up type of thing. Only certain people were, who got me to open up type of thing. So yeah, it was a lot actually. It did affect me deeply, but it's mostly on the inside. Mine, the way it affected me, it was more of an internal thing than an external thing actually. But the way I see in a positive way is I've overcome it though, and some of the things I see I've actually improved upon. I see it more in a positive way, but then also I see not the negatives, but more of the real stuff though that I have to work through and stuff like that. So it's like deeper than that actually. So I have to look more and more type of thing. So it did affect me a lot, but mine was more like internalized.
Walaikum salam, Obi. Yeah, I hear that. I
I
hear.
actually agree with young Riaz about the thing being internal.
Mhm.
Because a lot of times people think, well, what did I do to you? I've been good to you. I've been kind. I've been, generous. I've been welcoming. What's wrong with me? When in fact, what's going on in the relationship has more so to do with my internal battles and that
Yeah.
insecurities that I have more so than the fact that I'm looking at someone else as if they're untrustworthy or there's not someone that I can, see myself around. I have loved people deeply, especially
Yeah,
friendship. I've loved people deeply, but could not find myself able to bring myself to a place where I was able to open up to even express that to them.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
yeah,
know,
yeah.
because
My
in
Happy
mum was
other.
like
opening up
that.
yourself that way generally, opens you up to vulnerability, and then they can hurt you. And so it's just one of those things that I understood coming from young Riaz that I
And I
Okay, thank
agree
understand that
with.
you.
too. I
No,
so
thank you. I
understand that as
appreciate
well.
that. Sorry, I was gonna say though as well, relating to what you both said, yes, that is true as well. With me as well, is
Yeah.
when my friendship used to end as well when I was in school type of thing. I think though when I go home I end up crying and stuff like that because I felt like something's wrong with me. Why did they do me like that? I was very nice, very kind. I showed loyalty type of thing. But then I just realized, all right, later that God just decided to remove that person out of my life for a specific reason, though. So I just saw it as, it was a reason why they were, like that. But I told what happened and stuff like that. So I actually felt the same kind of way type thing. So then, you know, that's just my own. So basically, with me as well, I agree with you. It's like internal and external, but with me, mine's more internal though. Like I'm fighting myself two times. I see it, but I'm like flipping back and forth between both, like the good and the bad though. And sometimes they both clash together, and they both clash together, and basically, they're trying to fight which ones to go through. So that type of thing. Still go through that, but it's not that bad actually. I'm kind of in a good place, but I have a relapse period when it comes to a lot of things.
Yeah. Danielle says many people have a no new friend policy due to trauma. You are definitely not alone. That is so
Yeah.
true. A lot of people do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I started doing later in college and stuff? I said, look, I said to people, look, in a way, right? I started to realize though look, I just realized they were not my friend. They were my close acquaintance. Like if I had to of course, though, when I get to know them lot more, the only way I'll consider someone my friend is if they consider me their friend type of thing. Of course, I'll consider people friend, family type thing, but some people I will actually consider them close acquaintances because I just know them and I work with them or I study with them though. But actually, though, we just know each other, but we're not really friends like that.
Mhm.
There,
Okay.
I had to learn the difference between a friend and an acquaintance.
Yeah. Tina, I've sent the link if someone on your panel wants to in the private chat so you can if they want to come up on the panel, they're more than welcome to. Thank you, Riaz. Sorry, I am listening to you. Yeah. Rose says that's so real, SK. Some people are not used to kindness and they will misinterpret your intentions felt. They really do. They really do. It's just one thing that, but it nowadays it gives me a lot of insecurity because it's like they just they take things the wrong way. But
Yeah.
it all comes down to everything we're talking about in the show: insecurity, confidence, and protecting your peace. So, hello, Richard. I, how
Yeah.
are you? Love, love, love. Yes, 100. So, if anyone would like to go on Tina's side and come up on the panel, you're more than welcome to. Yes, love, love,
Okay.
love everyone here.
Yeah.
We'll ask the next question as well. Does insecurity come from childhood, past experience, or our current environment? Now, we've already said
Yeah.
comes from some of our childhood kind of things, but how do you
I,
deal with your current environment also?
I
Like,
think sometimes that I don't think we always recognize what's in our current environment that actually reminds us of our past environment where the trauma began. While some things can lie dormant and you don't recognize that your insecurities are basically becoming inflamed, so to speak.
mhm,
Um, and you're becoming triggered by what's going on around you because it's taking you back to that place. It's almost like a form of PTSD.
yes,
I've had that trauma in my past, and now I'm in an environment that is now beginning to feel like the thing that happened to me all those years ago
years
that
ago, yeah,
started everything. And
it's so true.
sometimes the environment is not necessarily the issue so much as how we interpret the environment or how we
Yeah,
interpret
I agree.
encounter with someone, because not every time that you're triggered is it because someone else did something necessarily, so much as how you see how they did or how they said something in your presence.
So true.
yeah.
That is so, so,
That's
so
true.
true. And Richard has come up on the panel. Hi, Richard. Happy
Hey,
Sunday.
Victor.
Welcome, welcome.
Salute.
And Auntie
Hello.
says, I'm very insecure with people on YouTube.
I can
Auntie,
feel you on that.
I am
Salute.
too.
I feel
I'm
you
so,
on that. I get you
yeah,
on that.
I am. So how are you, Richard? How are you doing? How's your Sunday going?
I'm doing very well. My Sunday's excellent, and I came for the love.
Oh, love, love, love to you too. Thank you. And hi, Michael. How are you
Yes.
doing? Greetings. Happy Sunday. Yeah. What's that make since Tina Moore? I'm not sure what Yolanda's talking about
Because
here, Tina.
She said, "Whew, that makes sense, Tina Mo." Yeah, that was more
Oh,
of a yeah,
okay. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay.
understood it. Hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just moving so fast trying to keep up with the topics in the same time. Yeah, hello, Richard.
forgive me for interrupting. If there's too much background noise on my end, please let me know. Um,
No
I'll just.
problem. No, we're okay. We're fine.
I'm okay.
We're grateful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
feel
we
you.
know you're driving, so we fully understand over here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
protection is really key role. Protection is
Wait,
really
I was gonna ask you this though. Have you ever went through a self-deprecation type of thing? Because I actually do sometimes though. Not always though, and I'm keeping it honest though, right? I actually have gone through that many times of self-deprecating, but I try not to dwell on it. I try to get out of it quickly though, but it still doesn't change the fact that I experienced that. But I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that more like in a looking back type thing, but then also I see the how I overcome type of thing, you know? The term self deprecating.
I
yeah.
definitely can identify with that. Just as you were saying earlier, Special K, about being comedic. Sometimes, you can turn that inwardly. And like I say every now and then, I'm slow as a snail going up a hill. You know what I'm saying?
Bam.
And and sometimes in saying that, it's more so shining a light on the insecurity of me feeling like there's something I don't know. And I'm shedding light on my own area of insecurity as it relates to intelligence, which is something I spoke to earlier.
Yeah.
Um, and so while in the moment it may be funny, that actually is attached to their self deprecation, because of the insecurity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you on that though as well.
Hi,
So
Al Jones.
And
Welcome.
greetings, Al.
Happy
with
Sunday.
the welcome in. So yeah, I feel you on that type of thing. So yeah, I actually learned a lot too. So,
Yeah. Hi, Chef. How you doing? Blessings, love, love, love. Welcome to the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Yes.
yeah,
But have you been through any of that, Richard? You know,
I've been
in
through I've been through a lot of what has been described here. Yes.
okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
I shield I shield myself with humor.
Hmm.
oh see, I know I've got a friend that does that too.
Mm-hmm.
Very comedic when it comes to, protecting his space and stuff like that. And my mum's come up as well. My mum's on here now,
shout
Mystic.
out to your
Hi,
Hi
mom.
mom.
Mum.
Hey,
Hi mom.
Welcome. How you doing? Oh, she's still on mute, so I think she's still doing something, but she's listening. Yeah, Medea, same way, listening, special care. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much.
okay.
Yeah, I recover mentally 24 times.
Hi
Ooh.
everyone.
Hey,
I
Hi.
was
All
I was
right.
listening.
Now that I
so
know that you're here, I will behave.
You see,
I'm trying.
there's no
Trust
limits
me
over
though.
here. There's no limits
Trust.
because mom can
Hi
do misbehave.
everyone.
Oh, okay. I'll be for real. I'm trying to actually calm down a bit. I get tensed up too much. I guess the way it is though, right? Different people can bring that out of me. You have the ability
Just
to
be
bring that out
yourself.
of
Be
me.
yourself.
Okay, I know. I'm being myself, but I'm being for real. Only certain people can bring that out, and I believe you actually did bring that out. So that's why I do that. But I try to manage that. Not like change it, manage it.
Okay, see, and that's one thing you have to, you have to keep your mindset strong and try and overcome it, because these are the reasons why I have the panel, just to kind of keep us on the positive and the good vibration. That's the reason why I
Yeah,
like to have it on a Sunday, so it can bring us into the week feeling more overwhelmed, keep us
yeah.
positive.
I
Yes.
understand. I understand what you mean because the thing with me is despite everything, I always look at things on the positive end, but actually deep down inside, there's more to me than that as well. So of course, I am positive always, though. But at the same time, I have to be really honest as well. Though when it comes to on
Thank
his though
you.
as well, though, yes, I may actually seem positive most of the time, though, but I'm actually also though there's more to me that actually a person will never know. So
See,
in a way, I do see the positive too, because I know it's not gonna last too long. I just basically think about it and I let it out. Then I just basically go back to being positive because
yeah. So
I
my
don't
next,
believe in festering it. Okay, continue.
yeah. My next question is for all of us and you guys in the panel too. Thank you for being here. Please remember to like up the live on both sides. So, how do you maintain confidence when life challenges your self worth?
Can I go first?
Yes, you can, darling. You're more than welcome
Okay,
to.
cool. So basically, my answer to the question is how do I maintain my confidence and my self worth, with how life is doing that to me? Is just knowing that basically, one, though, I got people, there's more people who love me that don't love me. And I know that basically, God basically created me. One, I'm blessed, though. Two, basically, though, He gave me a purpose. And three, basically, He actually despite everything. Also, three, despite everything, though, the way I see myself, though, as well, is I'm uniquely different from everyone else. I just don't fit in their box. And I'm pretty much I'm on a high wave, basically, high vibrations, basically. I'm on a high vibration
Amen.
Yeah, I'm high vibration. I'm just around people though in general though. Sometimes though, they try to drag it down basically. And I try not to. So yeah, I'm nice, I'm kind, I got a good soul and all of that. But then also some people though, right? Of course I can remove myself, walk away type thing, but then at the same time I'm not gonna let them play with me because I'm not going to allow them to one to drain my energy and two speak down to me like that because why? Because you're just gonna in general, they're just gonna consistently do the thing of like they know I'm gonna always take the high road, and they think they can keep doing that, and I'm just like, look, I'm not gonna allow you to do that.
That is good. And you need to keep that positive mindset.
Amen. Thinking right.
Yes,
Thank
keep
you.
that amazing positive mindset. Richard, would you like to tell us how do you maintain confidence when life challenges your self-worth?
Wow. So I don't really think about that. And the reason, yeah, and the reason why I don't is because I put so much focus on learning how to communicate with people
Yeah.
and and um, thinking about how I approach my children
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that I'm a part of or make it the best approach that I can provide for my children's um, mental development. And I'm
Okay.
so absorbed in that
Mm-hmm.
that yeah, I don't really think about the challenges of the world.
Okay, so anti-social gamer, my sis, turned around and said, my confidence comes from me not caring what others think of me. Esteem comes from self-esteem. So self and self-esteem, which is
Yes,
so
and
true. That is so true. Hi, Papa Oliver. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Love to you. And Tina, would you like to answer
When
that question? Mom, would you want to speak, Mom? Because I know you got the baby there, so if you want to talk
No,
first.
she's downstairs now. When I was younger, it was a big problem for me because I grew up with an older sister and a younger brother, and for some reason, I, as the middle one, was left behind, while the older one and the younger one they were get to go out. They take them in out and stuff like that, and I grew up with being told by in the house how ugly I am. And so I took that on up to this day and said the reason why they never let me go anywhere was because I was too ugly, and so they keep me behind. And so for a long while, for even now actually, but now I reach the age where I don't care. Anyone say anything, I don't care. I educate myself. I get myself in a job where I can tell it to go get lost. And I don't care what people say. I put myself on panels, put myself at work. I put myself on up front. I can't carry message, so I don't take message from anyone. So I put myself in a position where I'm seen and I'm heard. And I don't think about how I look. I don't care if people want to turn and look at me because whatever I'm saying means something. And that's how I deal with it. I don't care now. I don't
Mhm.
care. I'm at the age where I don't care what people want to think.
Okay. Yeah. Tina, would you like to answer that question? How do you maintain confidence when life challenges your self-worth?
Yes, I'd love to answer that. I just said in the comment
Thank
section
you, Oliver.
uh, about how that's a great question. Um, I believe, well, of course, my state of those who know me know that I believe in scripture. And there's a scripture that says that there is safety in the multitude of counselors. And so my approach is I tap into those who know me, who can affirm me, who can speak well of me when I think low about myself. those who know the truth of who I am, those who understand where my battles are. Those are the ones that I plug into because not every time am I able to just, as they say, pick myself up or pull myself up by my own bootstraps.
Mhm.
Sometimes I need to know that someone else can speak life into me
Wait,
because
yes.
there are things that happen in my and have happened in my life where no, I'm not always able to tap into someone. I'm not always able to reach out to someone, but that help is available somewhere. And so I have to do my due diligence to say, hey, if I can't pick up the phone and talk to my mother, then maybe I'll call my best friend. If I can't call my best friend, maybe I'll talk to another friend of mine. Maybe I'll talk to someone that's a therapist, whatever the case may be. If I'm going through something that is challenging my self worth, then the people that find worth in me, that's who I want to tap into.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah,
See,
down on my
as,
knees.
yes,
Same here.
as you
I
say
feel you
that,
on that.
there's a Proverbs on it's 4:23, which says, yeah, above all else, guide your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Both versions carry the
Yes.
same one message. So it's
Hmm.
you know,
I can agree to
you
that.
know,
Guard your heart type of thing. So yeah, because I agree with that. Because God lives within your heart, and you're supposed to guard that. Because it's a black mark, and it's called Confessions of a Black Heart for a reason. Because your heart
okay,
turns cold, and
Fifi.
when it's cold, basically your connection to God is gone. So that's why they say guard your heart for a specific reason, because you're protecting, of your heart and your connection to God. So the more and more good or bad that happens, so the more and more it spreads. When you let it turn colder, basically, God is like
Yeah.
slowly drifting away. So
Hmm.
that's why I kind of get you on the aspect the way you're explaining that.
Yeah, see, that's a good thing. Guys, you can still answer that question if you like to, or I can move on to the next one, which is I will tell you what daily habits helps you remember your value. See,
Uh,
one thing I can start this one off.
Hmm.
One thing my daily habits is, which my mum always brought me up on, is to pray. Pray to God, keep praying, praying, praying.
Yes.
Trust and believe in Him, and He'll give you the answer. And I still believe that to this very day. Yes. But is there anything, Tina, what's your daily habits that to help you remind your values or remember?
Um, Number one, to piggyback on what you said, number one is prayer.
Yeah.
Number two is knowing that I'm obeying the one I'm praying to,
Hmm.
because that is so important to know that I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right things. I'm doing it for the right reason. I'm able to maintain my integrity. And so
Oh,
when I
yeah.
keep those things focused, I know that regardless to what comes my way and what may challenge me, I know I'm in the right position to understand who I am, whose I am, and stay connected to those who know that too.
Preach. So true. That is
mm-hmm.
truth right there. Yeah.
Preach.
And you'll
Uh,
understand prayer is so important. I love it. It so is. It's one of
right.
the that
As
are.
Right.
soon as my eyes are open, is prayer, is thanking God and asking Him to guide me through the day. And so prayer is the key for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is the
Same.
absolute key for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay, I guess my answer to the question is the one is praying, two is my faith, and three we basically knowing God is happy with me. That's what makes those are like the routine slash things that actually help, keep me grounded type of thing. And also the making myself think, I am actually worth living too though, because I actually did share though the fact though that I've almost given up on my own life 3 times. Literally, I was this close to contemplating going away for good, but I just stopped because God is just like, told me not to. So I just listened to what God had to tell me. So I just know that the day I was born, I was prayed on though. So I just know God was there for me though. So the way I see it as well, it's just similar to what you guys just shared. it's just said different.
Yeah. And see, the next thing for me as well is being a mother and a glamour. That's one thing my children motivate me daily, every day. I value them so much because they are my heartbeat. I love them.
But
Richard,
for
what
me
daily
though,
habit
is
helps
my
you
family.
Hey,
remember your value?
Hmm.
so it's not daily, but when I do consider what my value is, I
Blessing.
think about what my parents went through. For example, my mother, who um, lost eight of her children
Mm-hmm.
through illness as toddlers, thinking about what she might have gone through the whole thing. And with my father escaping an assassination attempt and the changes that he had to go through uh, in order to escape that and stay away from that. So that reminds me of where I am uh,
Mm-hmm.
and what my value is. That's pretty much what I do.
Yes. Oh, that's good. See, my mum went through a traumatizing time as well, and my mum is one of my daily motivations too, because she's amazing. I don't know how she does it, but I love my mum to the max. Yes, even though she's
Same.
here.
My mom
Yeah.
is my daily motivation as well, though, actually. Literally, she's been like that since the day I was born, actually. That's why she's like one of the reasons, so I continue to go. But literally, so to keep my motivation, no, is my mom, though, actually. She motivated me, to do better type of thing. And also, when I actually, went through type of thing, I literally told her what I go through type of thing. I tell her, and then she literally tells me, though, what to do to help me out and everything. So I value her in a way.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That is real good. Yes. So let's move on to the next question. Guys, remember
Okay.
you can always put your comments in the chat, please. Please comment too. Don't feel like it's just us holding these conversations and having this topic. This is for everyone. This is Unwind Sunday. This is just resetting. We're just talking about everyday like things. So we're just keeping it positive, keeping that good vibration. And the number seven question is, are you comparing yourself to others and losing sight of your own journey?
Can I start first, please? My answer is yes. I've done that many times, though. Not now, always, though, because I try not to do that because I'm learning not to do that. But growing up, though, yes, I did that many times. Compared myself to many people. I said, why am I different or I'm not like other people? So I thought, one, I was wrong. I thought something was wrong with me. Two, basically, I actually thought like I compared myself to other people because of my complexion type of thing as well. So I thought about that you know. So, there were many times where I compared myself to other people and I lost sight of my journey. But despite that, I try not to do that anymore.
Okay. See, that's good. That's so good. Hey,
I
Lala.
don't
Happy Sunday.
I
Yes, so
don't I don't compare myself to
okay.
anyone. I um in the household or even when I
Out.
came to this country and amongst my other siblings, I had to prove myself. I had to do a bit more to prove myself. And so I never look at what they do. I just say, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show. Perhaps I say it in my mind, I'm gonna show them what I'm capable of. And so I actually try that little bit harder. I've set myself goal, and I try to achieve all those goals. And I do it for myself. I really said I don't care. I don't care what they think. I mean, I was laughed at amongst family, was laughed at and say, you can do that, you can do that. And I say it in my head without saying, I say, you watch me. Without saying out loud, you watch me. You understand? I don't compare it. As a matter of
Thank you,
fact,
Arsenals.
some of them is the one who tried to compare with me and try to outdo me. And good luck to them. But very pleased for them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Queens, which cloth of Queens, says I had to learn that the hard way. Comparing myself to others, I find myself falling back into that bad habit. Queen, we need to try and get you out of that. We need to keep that positive mindset. Yes. But yes,
I
Mum, thank
You
agree
are
with you.
you.
Right.
There's only one of you, no matter even if you have a twin, triplet, or what, you are you. Yeah. So you don't compare yourself to no one. You strive for you.
you.
Yep,
Yes,
I
true.
agree to that.
Yeah.
I'll be for real. That's why I confess to that actually. Because look, yes, I do actually have a positive mindset type of thing. I'm thinking positive, and I know God got me, and I'm uniquely different too. But also sometimes, though, to be honest, there's the other side to me as well, where it does. There are moments where it happens. So what I do though, in order to deal with it, is I don't let it fester. I let it out first, and then basically afterwards, though, I remember though positive stuff.
Amen. Yeah, that's good. Amen to that.
Yeah,
Fifi
because you
said,
can't fester.
yeah, Fifi says, absolutely true. Comparing is the stealer of happiness. It so is, Fifi. It so is. Tina, would you like to answer that question? Are you comparing yourself to others or losing sight of your own journey?
Well, I don't know if I can say that I compare myself to others. However, I do have an issue sometimes with comparing myself to where I thought I would be.
Oh, okay.
Good
Comparing
point.
myself to the image of who I thought I would be by now or what things I would have achieved by now, and sometimes I have to remind myself that I'm in the place I'm supposed to be right now, and it's
Hi,
not
Faye.
easy. It's not
Blessings to
easy.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And I say it's not easy because sometimes when you're comparing yourself to, oh, I've made it this far, I was able to accomplish this, that, and the other, within this short period of time or what have you, that's fine. But then there are times where you're like, but shouldn't I be
Thank
further
you.
at this age? Shouldn't I
True.
be further knowing what I know with the things that I've taken on, with the things that I've challenged myself with? Shouldn't I not be further than where I've made it? And so I think
Mhm.
the internal challenge that I struggle with is more so comparing myself to where I thought I would be, more so than aligning
Yeah,
myself or paralleling myself with other people.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I can agree to that because that's kind of, I'll confess to that. That's kind of the thing I'm going through at the moment. So I kind of do that sometimes, not always, though. And you kind of seen me do it now, actually. I'm trying not to do that. I try to balance it out, though, actually. Work on not doing that, though, and actually, try and think more positive type thing and change the thoughts type of thing. But also, I guess, though, in a way, exemplify anything. What I try to do now is make myself think I'm positive, and then I start being that way. So in a way, I get you what you're saying.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So I'm going to ask the next question, which is, can a true? Oh, sorry, Richard. I never asked you. Sorry, darling. So sorry. Let me ask you: are you comparing yourself to others and and losing sight of your own journey?
I am not losing sight of my own journey, and it's something it's something similar to what Tina is doing. I compare myself with previous versions of myself. By doing
Ooh,
that, yeah, by doing that, I see where I've grown. Think about the people who have helped me along the way. So the
okay.
attitude of gratitude is there, and it motivates me to keep my mind open to learn whatever I can
Thank you, Papa
and
Oliver.
continue to enhance.
Yeah, yeah. Like that. That's a good way of thinking. That's a good way. I like that way of
Hmm.
thinking. Yes. Thank you. And Papa Oliver said, powerful reasoning here. He likes that. Drive safe, Auntie, and have a awesome day at
Drive
work.
safe,
That's
anti-social. Drive
yeah.
safe.
I'm
Safe
going to say
driving.
yeah, yeah, because they're driving at the same time. Yes, Richard's driving too.
Yes, I
How far do
am.
you have to go? How
Yeah, I
how's
can
it?
see him going up and
Yeah,
down, jerking up and down.
That's not from the
yeah.
driving. Okay. Um, yeah, I've got another 328 miles to drive to get to my
Oh,
destination.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Brandon said, exactly, guys, learn as much as you can every day. Once you stop learning, you are absent, obsolete. So basically, that's true because every
Obsolete.
day is a lesson learned.
I
So, yeah,
think he means to say obsolete, though.
yes. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Okay.
Means a wipeout.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
so true. Yeah. Which, we all go through it, but every day is a lesson learned. So, yeah. Can a truthful message be rejected because of the way it was delivered?
Yes.
Ooh. Who
No.
said yes? You
Yes.
think no,
I
Repeat
Mm-hmm.
think
that, please. Repeat that.
Can a truthful message be rejected because of the way it was delivered?
Absolutely.
Would you like to
Absolutely.
elaborate on that, Mum?
Hmm?
You was gonna say that sounds dirty, really, Brandon? I'm so sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
Wait, for me though, the reason I said it can be though is that look, I can take what the person saying to for message into consideration, but at the same time though, the nature though, and based on what I've got, the double empathy thing, and based on what I'm actually going through sometimes though, and when I experience something, it's two times more than it normally is though. So the way the person delivers the message to me actually can affect me in a way though. So yeah, I can see their intent and where they're going with it, but then sometimes the way though, it registers to me though kind of makes me feel some type of way. Not like in a mad type of way, but more like it's gonna make me tear up.
Okay. So are you as you say that, are you a phone call person? Would you prefer someone to talk to you over the phone, or do you take messages like texts the wrong way?
Oh, okay. I think so. Actually, it's more like face. The that situation is more face to face type of thing. Actually, so when I'm face to face with someone, of course I can text somebody or I can call
Okay.
somebody. I won't take it any kind of way. But basically, when I'm like face to face, right? They say something to me, right? And I get they're trying to be honest with me type thing. I'll take whatever they said into consideration, but it's also delivery too. So I get their intent, but then in some cases though the way they're also being truthful too can also basically, get me to tear up. But I took what they said in consideration too. So I actually like it when they're honest with me. It's just there's a way to do it though, actually, because sometimes though it's like yes, you're honest though, and yes, you're being truthful, but then also it's like the way it's delivered to me though can make me it can register it can actually register different emotion with me. It's either I'm going to actually feel some type of way, like I'm going to get frustrated, I'm going to get mad though, or I'm going to tear up.
Okay. See, Fifi
So
says
some
absolutely, 100%. Sometimes it's not what you say, but it's the way the message was
Yeah.
delivered.
yeah,
Which,
some truth has to be delivered with sympathy and empathy. You have to know how or know who you're delivering the truth to. You have to take people's circumstances and the type of person to give them the truth. The truth has to be delivered, but it's the way how you deliver it. Because truth, although it's the truth, can hurt. It can bring you down.
Yeah.
hmm
So
yeah,
yeah, I don't mind person telling me the truth and being honest. I kind of agree with that as well. It's not about what the person says; it's the way they do it as well, though, right? So if they're trying to help out and type of thing, though, I kind of feel that. But look, I get, some people have a communication style, and that's just the way they speak. It's just that same time, though, I have a way of registering it too. So I
see, but
get,
then, yeah, as you say that, it's just like, for instance, me turning around and saying, I love you and I want you to stay positive. I can say it with a passion and I can say it in a calmer tone voice.
Yeah, I
Which
agree.
one are you going to reject and which one actually delivers to you? Because it goes through some people's air and some people
I
they
don't
actually
know.
need of it.
It's
So
So if
complicated.
you say it in a kind of blase kind of way, it means nothing. You're
yeah,
just talking it from the mouth. You're not
yeah,
talking it from the heart.
Yeah, so actually, the way you're saying it, I know you actually mean it. So I actually do register and I agree with it, and I actually will take it. So I think the way you're explaining that, though, relating to that, though, to be honest, though, I don't know. It's kind of complicated with me, actually. It's complicated.
okay.
Mm.
So Richard, would you like to ask this one? Can a truthful message be rejected because of the way it was delivered?
Rejected. Yeah, definitely. It happened to me a few weeks ago.
For real?
So I was,
Wow.
yeah, so I was invited. I was invited to participate in a business,
Thank you, babe.
and my response was, I don't do business with their kind.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. That was my response. But here's the crazy part. Their kind, the person who invited me into this business, is a part of their kind, but so am I. Um, however, um, I it was my mistake. I was being honest, but I think I could have phrased it a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could have phrased it a lot better.
That's happened to
Yeah,
me. That has happened to me. Yeah.
yeah.
Tina, can you
Yes.
answer that question?
I could not wait to answer this question.
That's no
And
problem.
I say it with a resounding no. Because
Okay.
truth is truth no matter where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how it's said. If it's truth, you'll receive the message, but you'll reject the person.
Ooh, that is true. That is
Yeah,
so
You
but
true.
if it's one thing I know is that a person can be standing there while you're about to get hit by a bus, cuss you out, and tell you, get your blankety
Ooh,
blank self out the street. And you will
ooh.
look at them and say thank you because you weren't rejecting them for how they said it to you. You were thanking them for the message of get out of the way, danger is coming.
That is so true.
So
that's
a
a
lot of
point,
times
though.
we pick and choose who we receive. But if it's a message of truth, it will always get to you, whether you
Mm-hmm.
like it or not.
Yeah, it may manifest. It may take time to manifest, but it will surely get to
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
I agree with that.
that's
That's the
true.
thing. That's
That is
why
a
I say
beautiful way
it's
of saying it.
complicated.
100%. Yeah, that is so. Oh, I'm loving that one. Yeah, good point,
Yeah,
Tina. I love it. Everyone's agreeing with you, Tina. Everyone's agreeing with you up here.
I
Yes,
agree with Peter. That's why I
beautifully
say when
said.
you asked me that question, you had a
Yeah.
good point and a good question. No, that's why I say my response to that, it's complicated. The way it comes, that's hard to explain, but also it's like really complicated the way it does it. So sometimes in a way, I can control what happens at the same time I can't though. Because when it comes, it comes. That's just how it is.
True. That is so true. That is real true. That is. Yeah. So let's move on to number 9, which is, have you ever misunderstood someone's intentions because of their tone?
Mm, Wait, I
Woo!
guess though, I'll be honest, maybe I have. No, there are moments where I have actually, yes, and not an online type thing, but more offline type of thing actually, in real life type of thing. I've had, you know, moments though where I've actually misunderstood their tone based on the way they were talking, right? And what they were trying to say is not. I didn't take it like that. I thought they were mad, but they were not really mad or anything like that. That actually did happen to me. So it's kind of
Okay.
complicated, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And Yolanda said, yes, absolutely. Mum, have you ever been ever misunderstood someone's
Of
intentions
course,
because
especially coming from Jamaica. I've been misunderstood so many times.
because of poor accent? Mm,
Pronunciation was one of the big thing. And I mean, I think I start to lighten up my voice, like, and trying to speak in a way that they don't think I'm angry or something like that. But yeah, I've been misunderstood because of my tone. I mean, one day, someone came to me and said that, oh, I shout at them and said, pardon? And they say,
see,
yeah, you shout at my mom. And I said, what do you mean I shout at your mom? And I said, do you want me demonstrate when I shout? and then it's, and then I talk in a way, I said, in a sort of vexed kind of shouty type way. And I said, if I'm shouting, that's the way I will shout. You
yeah,
understand? So I have to learn to sort of tone down my voice, like, and
yeah,
consider how others would hear me,
yeah,
so as not to be misunderstood. But it
yeah,
reaches, but sometimes I don't care. I am I, and you are you. Learn me, just like how I will learn you.
Yeah, that's true though. I get you on that. That's like basic. I confess, my dad kind of be like that. With his tone, the way he speak, type of thing. Sometimes though, with him though, I get, the way he speak. He's not mad. That's just how he speak. It's just that sometimes though, in a way, I can't control myself the way I react though. So sometimes the way he's speaking to me, the way I actually tear up while I do that. Actually, sometimes I get where he's getting that type of thing though, but in a way, I felt like, I told him, look, there is a better way. Like, I'm not trying to ask him to change type thing, but all I'm trying to ask him now is like, find a way to basically, speak to me in a way. So like I literally told, my whole family, look, there is a specific type of way I like to be spoken to, but at the same time treat me like everyone else. So I kind of get you on it. It's complicated.
yeah. Fifi said absolutely because the tone alone zoned you out. It's like you went deaf. So true. And Brandon said,
Yeah.
great point, That's a great point. Yes. And everyone's showing love on the chat as well. Yes. Tina, would you like to answer that? Have you ever misunderstood someone's intentions because of their tone?
Um, yes. And I think it had more so to do with the fact that I didn't know them. If I know
Oh,
you, I can understand where you're coming from. But if I
yeah.
don't know you, then I have to learn, what does
To,
this mean when you're saying it this way? What does it mean when you're using this particular type of inflection?
yeah. True. That is so true. That is so, so true. Yeah. Have you ever, Richard?
Oh yeah. And in my case, yeah. And in my case, I did know them, and because of their tone and what they were saying, I was left with the impression that he was giving me a death threat. So things started to
Ooh.
escalate. Yeah, things started to escalate. Phone calls were made until finally, you know, they they rephrased what they said.
Said,
They,
okay.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
See, Brandon says, Tina, you are very quick and reading people. That is a wonderful quality about you. Yes, it's very wonderful.
Thank you.
Then. And mum, oh, did I ask you already, mum? Or have you already answered that
Yes, you
question?
did.
Riaz, have you answered that question as well?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so everyone's answered that question. So let's go on to number 10, which is how important is timing and compassion when speaking the truth? Because this is something that we all need to know, like when it comes to just understanding
I
people.
believe I believe that timing is essential, I believe that if you speak up in time, you won't be like say be accused of holding back on the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a time and place for everything. You also have to gear the place of where depends on what you're saying. It depends, but timing is essential because for instance, argument's sake, you heard that someone got injured, you know, and the other half is there waiting. You know, it's essential that you pass on that information in time, on time, and
Mm-hmm.
truthfully. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
timing is essential in passing on the truth.
Well, Yolanda said it can be timed just right and the person can still take it wrong based on personal experience and traumas. So true. That is so true because sometimes
Yeah,
people,
that is true. But
yeah,
if you know you pass it on and you're passing on the truth, even with whatever trauma they're going through, it's gonna resonate with them. They're gonna know that they did say that. They did say they're gonna come around and think and say, well, she did say he or she did say that, did tell me in time, but it's I was the one who didn't want to hear it.
true. That's true. Because I think I misunderstood. Brandon says, when a co-worker makes a mistake, I don't call them out in front of everybody. I pull them inside of the cooler and saying hey or whisper in their ears so that nobody overhears it. Okay, I hear you, Brandon. I hear you. I
And
like
then
that
beat
one.
him up, huh, Brandon?
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
and then Roro says, very important because people are not always ready to hear the truth for whatever reasons. That's so true too. And then
You have
Brandon,
a point.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Definitely. But
yeah,
all I'm gonna say is you got a point on that. Yeah, not in that moment. Yeah, I may react that same way, but at some point, taking into consideration, and once I actually sit back and think about it, yeah, they had a point on that.
yeah. Brandon said, in my industry, we have to be quick and blunt at a lot of the times. I agree with that. Sometimes you do have to as well. And Baywan says, like up the live, please, and thank you, Baywan. Thanks. And yes, it's fact.
Yeah, I feel
I
you there,
think
and I
that
agree with that. But also sometimes, though,
If
in
you
a way,
see it,
you
say
can't
it, sort
control
it.
how you react. You can
Yeah,
control how you react, but then in some cases you cannot control how you react because that's just naturally what's in your nature, though. So you can control it, but sometimes you cannot because it's just something that comes natural.
yeah, true. That's true.
I
And see,
think there are other factors that are being kind of ignored. Are
mm-hmm.
you the person to say it? Do you have the relationship with the person to be able to express this truth that needs the compassion?
Hi.
Oh, okay.
True.
You have a point on that.
That one's a good point. Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a very good point.
Hi, babe.
Because
How you
if
doing?
it's not a thing where it's a emergency, where I got to get it to you right now, like it with Brandon, if there's a fire in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
that's not the time to be whispering. Hey, someone get the fire extinguisher. Someone get some water or take that off of the stove. That's not something that I'm gonna need to hold your hand about and have a talk in the cooler. I need the thing done right now to keep from burning us all up. You know. On
But
the other hand,
it is a truth that is there for you. That particular incident or truth is there for you and how you will deliver that truth.
I also consider that when it comes to certain things, if there is a issue that someone needs to be that where something needs to be addressed and is sensitive in nature, it's completely different. That's why I say it matters who says what, because while timing can be a factor to a certain yeah, you don't want to go and tell somebody about, how horrible they've been in doing certain things and they just had a funeral that they just left. That's not the good time. So yes, timing is a factor. On the other hand, are you the person that's supposed to be or needs to be the one to convey that information in the first place? Do you have that relationship with that person where they're even open to you and see what you're saying as being compassionate anyway? You know.
Yeah, that
True.
makes sense.
But
That
yeah,
makes sense so as
yeah,
well, and also the way it's done too. So I kind of agree to the elements that you're saying, though, actually, because it
yeah.
makes sense, though.
Brandon says, however, there's a difference between screaming at someone that they're up or or quietly pulling them aside and whispering into their ear.
Okay,
That's
yeah. Hmm.
that's so true. Yes, absolutely, Brandon. And, awesome
I
question,
give you,
Chris.
I give you an example. When I was younger, a group of us, girls, a group of us, about
Mm.
five of us, we were going out, and one of the girl, who she and I never really get on. We don't even really talk more than I. She was just part of the group. That was all right, but her clothes never stay good. Her slipper hanging at the back. She just never stay good. And one of her friend said to me, "Is somebody gonna tell her?" And I said, "Look, it's your friend. You should tell her that she didn't stay good, that her clothes didn't stay good." And all of them said, "I'm not telling her, I'm not telling her." I said, "Well, she's with us and I'm gonna tell her." And
Yeah,
I quietly went up to her and let her know that her clothes need fixing. Yet she wasn't my friend. But I didn't shout it out or say it in a way for her to feel bad about it. You see, and her friends them decided that they wasn't gonna tell her, but she's walking amongst us.
yeah. See, I've done stuff like that, and I've been thanked for just even turning. It actually made best friends actually fall out because she thought that her best friend should have actually corrected or shown that didn't she see what was going on with the malfunctioning of her clothing. And yeah, I didn't mean to make it
Yeah.
fall out, but I quickly whispered to her and let her know that she was showing her underwear. So it was just like, oh, okay, yeah. Um, Brandon, yeah, and Yolanda said timing is definitely a factor, and Brandon has now said that's a very good point, Tina. I am supervisor. However, if a co-worker of the same position said the same thing, they may not take it the same way. Ooh, that's true.
Oh,
So
you have a point, though,
Oh
actually.
yes, they're not gonna take it the same way
yeah,
Yeah,
because
so
you
that
wanna
makes
go higher
sense.
than them
yeah,
there.
it does. It so does. For me, timing is everything, says Bay One. Yeah, timing can be everything. It's true. It really can. Timing is everything. Yeah, timing is everything. Everyone's saying timing is everything. Thank you, Ro. Yes, guys. Like at the stream, please and thank. Appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Oh, should I still go on with the questions, or should I
Yes.
because we've done 2 hours now, but I can go on if you want me to.
We can do one more question, and I guess if you want to stop, we can stop. We can do one more, though,
No
actually. I wouldn't
problem.
mind answering one more.
Yeah, so okay, so the question is, why do we sometimes assume the worst?
I guess I can answer this one. No, I guess sometimes why we assume the worst is because, your thoughts. Because sometimes we're trapped in our own thoughts, though. Sometimes, yes, we think positive, but then also there's a negative aspect too. And it's not that we're thinking negative, but sometimes the reason we assume the worst is because it's over. It's like, it's like a pressure thing, basically, You feel too much
Thank you,
pressure type of
Brandon.
thing. And it's also, like, depending on the situation as well, how complicated or how simple it is. Though sometimes the reason we assume the worst is because it's an internal thing, though. How you internalize things, though, basically over the years, or like what you internalized, though, for a long time, or in that moment is the reason why sometimes we choose to, assume the worst, even though it's not that bad as you think it is.
True. That's true.
sometimes nothing good seems to be going your way or around you or for you. So everything is just assume the worst. You just think the worst, you know.
Have you, Tina?
Sometimes the worst did happen, and I'm
Okay.
reliving the thought that the worst could happen again.
Okay. Okay. I hear that.
Because
I,
sometimes people feel like, bad things are impossible,
yeah.
when that's not the case. You do
True.
something and you get arrested. You go through a life, you have a car wreck, all kinds of things. You were praying and the person still passed away. You know, bad things happen. And so sometimes we can get trapped. It is a discipline to try to keep your mind positive all the time. You know,
Yeah.
it is an exercise to do that. And sometimes, if you really think about it, you're trying to stay positive because bad things happen because it's a part of life.
Yeah. See, Rose says past experience, negative mindsets, not used to kindness, self sabotage. That's so true too.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. The reason why some people self-sabotage is because they themselves, have a trouble. Some people have trouble basically believing in themselves, or like when people believe in themselves, or when they get something good, it's hard for them to
Magical.
accept the fact that they've gotten to a good space, and they try to sabotage it because they're not used to such a thing. So based on what you're saying, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Richard,
It's like being told when I was younger how ugly I was, and so if anybody look at me too tough, I just say, yeah, I know I'm ugly. I tell them before they tell me, because I assume that they're gonna tell me I'm ugly. So I always come out and tell them I'm the one to preach my ugliness all the time. So you can't tell me again. It hurt me inside, but you don't know that it's hurting me because you think I embracing it.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that makes sense. Just like I get you on that aspect though as well. So like people have told me though, like my skin tone is nice and everything like that. But me myself, I didn't think that actually when I was younger, like as a 12-year-old, right? Literally 12 years old, I was thinking like that, right? Thinking bad things though, actually. So that type of thing. I actually had to make myself, as I got older, believe that I'm actually good in everything because, it's like an internal thing. And, you know, when people say stuff about it or make remarks about it, I'm like, okay, that type of thing. But now, in a positive type of way, I embraced it because then I realized that I'm uniquely made that way. And that's just how it is.
that's true.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I don't assume the worst.
mhm,
I don't assume the worst. I learned throughout the years because of uh, a specific line of work that I did. I learned to work with probabilities. So I don't assume the worst. Um, I do maintain a positive frame of mind, and but I keep my feet on the ground and I work with probabilities.
okay. Okay. See, Rose says expecting the worst is a learned behavior, which is easy or what you're used to. It takes work to unlearn that. That's so true.
I can
So
agree to that. Yeah,
I
that makes
yeah.
sense. I agree. So yeah, I do appreciate you having me up. I'm gonna hop down, and this is a good stream to everyone else. Please leave a like, comment, share, and connect to the host and everybody here. Support us, and I'm out.
Thank you. Yes, take care.
Okay, thanks for
Love,
coming.
love,
Have a
love.
good
Thank you for
week.
coming. Yes. I just want to ask this one last question, and I think I'm going to wrap it up from here. And this last question is: have you ever cut someone off and later realized you misunderstood them?
No,
Later realize you what?
Misunderstood them.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
If it's one thing that I can say,
Hmm.
is that I'm very patient, extremely patient, overly patient. when it comes to people, and it takes so long for me dealing with the horrible habits of people, to say the least, that
Yeah.
by the time I make the decision that I'm going to cut you off, I have plenty of reason to do so.
Yeah.
And it's not even a thing of I'm trying to stack the deck against the person, but it's one of those things of now I'm at a place where I'm hurting myself holding on to you. I must let you go.
True. True. Beefy says, for me, when you expect the worst, you can never be hurt. That's so true. That is so true, Fifi. So true. Yeah. See you next time, young Riaz, says Roll. Yes. Hello, Janae. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Love, love, love. Happy Sunday. Thank you for coming over and appreciate you. Mom, have you ever cut someone off and later realized you misunderstood them? Oh, I think she's dealing with my little one at the same time because she's muted. So she may come back. Special K, how about you? Yes, I have. Yes, I have cut off someone before. I
Um, I can't remember. I can't remember. Realize when I cut
I'll come
someone
back to
off,
you.
I'm just
Special
want to cut you off. But, I can't remember if I ever do that. Really, I've cut the taxman off.
Oh, not the
I don't
tax man.
misunderstand him.
Oh
I
no.
call them and he's
Ooh,
not
the
hearing
tax
me what
man.
I'm saying.
Hi,
So I just let him
Julie.
know,
How
look,
you
I'm paying for
doing?
this call, so
Blessing.
bye, and cut him off.
That's a
But
good cutoff, though.
I haven't done that to any person through work or things like that. Yes, there's bad line where the phone has cut off, and I've called back to say and apologize that look, it wasn't me. It was the
Mm-hmm.
line that got cut.
Yeah.
Something unrelated to the question, but because your mom is here and she's Jamaican, I just wanted to reveal something that I discovered a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Jamaicans are categorized as Latinos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because a
Hi,
significant part of the Jamaican history has to do with the Spanish, because they did
okay.
take over the island for a certain period of time
Okay.
before the British. Yeah.
In what way? There's a Latinos have a short temper. Is that what you mean?
No, listen, I grew up amongst Jamaicans, and I can tell you, um,
Thank you, Jess.
when they've gotten angry, when I've seen them get angry, um, it's not like they yell.
Okay.
They don't necessarily yell,
Mhm.
but the machetes do come out.
Lovely to meet you too. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. I ate plenty of toto for breakfast, ackee and saltfish amongst my friends and his family.
That's lovely.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That's
My
not
my
true.
favorite
No, Casey.
my, my favorite musician is the Barefoot Poet, Muta Baruka.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That is cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Jess
yeah.
says never cut off someone and regret it. You know what? If you know the reason why I would say I regret it because I was close with them and you see little fallouts and some
Muta Baruka.
that
Yeah.
was interpreted in the wrong way, it made me cut them off. Because one thing about me, I just don't like taking disrespect. And one thing when it comes to even like Caribbean people, they like to curse out and they don't really kind of know how to express themselves in the best manner. Is that the way to put it? So yeah, I'm one to quickly cut someone off. I cut out the noise. Not Latinas have a short temper. Yes, he said Latinas have a short temper. I
Hmm.
beg you pardon, says Jess. Richard.
Yeah.
Hello, budget
Yeah.
list. Hi, welcome. Like up the live, please and thanks. Really special K? Yes, really, Bay One. Have you? Come on, you answer the question. Have you ever cut someone off
Oh
and
no.
misunderstood them? I know he's trying to come for me, but it's all
Apologies to all Latinas.
Ha ha.
yes, but I have cut them off. Hey, princess, you okay? Ooh,
I
that's not.
I got I got cut off recently. Well, that's not an unusual thing, um,
Mhm. But was
but
it a
the way,
friend or was it a lady? Can I be nosy and ask that little personal question?
yeah, but well, it both because there were two people. There was a male and a female that both cut me off.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good at that. I'm good at getting cut off. But in one
That
case
being
with the
misunderstood.
huh?
Is that being misunderstood?
Um, no, it's probably the same reason why my parents wanted to get rid of me.
Oh,
But
stop.
um, it was something that was over the top with the lady.
Okay.
It was. She made a mountain out of a mole, really. Um, to be specific, there was something going on with her husband, and there was a mutual friend, and I didn't share specifics, but I let her know that um, it wasn't a good time to visit and interact because things were rocky at home. And just for that,
Hmm.
just for mentioning that, she got all kinds of offended. Um, I didn't see what the big deal was, but apparently it was for her. And as a result, we haven't been communicating anymore. But then
Oh,
with the yeah, but then with the male, I think he's just losing his mind. He's how should I say? It's like he's laying the foundation
mm-hmm.
to uh, to start a cult, literally a cult.
Hey.
And there were things that he just wanted me to accept, and he was being insistent. And I guess in my trying to communicate with him, just he couldn't have he wasn't having it anymore. If I didn't agree with everything he said, then we can't we can't continue our relationship.
I hear that. I hear
Yeah, so I got cut off.
that. Oh,
Picture
so
that.
yeah. But do you feel like even
And
though
just
you
cut
got
you
cut off,
off.
yeah, do you
Yeah,
feel
just cut
like
me off.
is there any way to mend it or is there no way
I
to
don't
mend?
know. He's the one that usually mends it. I don't.
Okay.
Well, sometimes in the past we have had our differences, but he's usually the one that mends it. I just leave him alone.
See, the boss way says, no, I have not. If I drop you like a bad habit, then you definitely gave me the tool to do so. That is also true. I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
And Brandon has come up. Hi, Brandon. How you doing?
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Fine, thank you.
Hey,
How you
hey, Brandon.
How you doing, buddy?
doing?
So, I gotta go back into work, but I just wanted to say, you guys had a wonderful conversation and entertained me completely throughout
Thank
while I was taking
you.
it.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
So, I hope to catch you more.
Yeah. And Tina says, yes, indeed, I agree with you, both today.
You had an all-star panel on today. Just did that.
And Yolanda saying, hello, Brandon.
Hey, Miss Britt. All right, well, you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I just wanted to say
Mm,
hello. Good to
me
catch you.
too. Thank you for coming up. Love, love, love to you. Appreciate you. Thank
Do
you.
you do special creation? Do you do a live every Sunday
Yes, every Sunday.
this
Yeah.
time?
Yes,
Oh,
this time.
that's wonderful. I'll try to stop by again.
No problem. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be here.
Thank
Have a good
you. Thank you
afternoon.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you for pleasuring us. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for pleasuring me. I appreciate it. And Tina, it's always a pleasure to see you as well.
It is a
Take, take,
pleasure. Most definitely.
take care, guys.
You too. Take
Take care,
care.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Stay fresh.
And Rose says, I lost someone within 24 hours after I stopped talking to them. So I am not quick to cut people off. I just try to love them at a distance. Rose, that is me. I love
Bye,
people
Brandon.
from afar. I really do. I love them from afar. Yes, take care, Brandon, and thank you for coming up. Love and appreciation to you. But yeah, I do. I cut them off from afar too. I'm known for doing that. Like people are seeing ups and downs, highs and lows. You could all see Papa Nick is holding feelings with me, and I know he still watches. He's still one of my number ones, and I still love you, Papa Nick. I know you're in the background watching, even though you don't want to talk to me, you don't want to come up on the panel. But see, communication can be very much, and I just didn't want to take no noise at the moment. I didn't
Communications
want
can get complicated.
to. It does. It gets misunderstood. Yes.
Yeah, that happens often.
Yeah. I can hear an echo. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Mum, is that you?
Thinking about cutting off people. Thinking
Yeah.
about cutting off people and rethinking it over. I don't cut them off. I put them on a pause.
On
Same.
timeout.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Same.
In the corner with a dunce cap on, right? There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I've fallen out with people when I was younger, and then we've become close once I'm an adult now too. So
Hmm.
you know, I just put them in a little bit of a,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to family. Family is one thing. Yes.
If there's anyone that I have cut off, it's been family members.
Exactly the same. That's why I said
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
the reason why I said it. Yes.
Oh yeah. Family
Exactly.
members. Some family members are
Yeah.
uh, they're they've done things that were worse than my enemies in the
Yep.
street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom, I
I
think
had
you've
no other
got us
choice.
echoing.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think Mum's got me on. It's echoing because I can hear it all over again.
It's mom.
they
Yeah.
are the biggest culprits.
The family members.
Mm. No, I think no. The echoing is going in. So
What happened is that I can't hear from the phone, and so I'm listening through the television, but I can speak through the phone.
okay, okay,
Oh,
no problem. That's fine. Yeah. And Rose says I
so did
like the
mom.
Yes, family members are the biggest culprits.
yes, they
Lord have
are. That's
mercy.
the reason why I said yes. That's one of the reasons why I
Lord have
said
mercy. Yep.
they really are. Even right now, to know that me and my brother come from my mum, we were close, 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 and now we don't even really talk. You
Same
know,
here.
we
Same
can be
here.
on
I
the
had to. I
street
had to
and
cut
catch
off my
up.
brother.
Yep, same, same.
I had to cut him off. His
Yeah,
behavior was not good.
yeah.
I
Love you,
just wanted
life
to
up special. Thank you, baby. Yes, Tina. Yes, Mama.
I just wanted to speak to something that I saw earlier that you posted up when someone said they're not quick to cut people off because they lost someone within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Um, First of all, my condolences. Thank you for
Yes,
sharing.
that as well too. Sorry, Ro. Yes, my deepest condolences on that.
Um,
Yes.
Yes. And what I think about is I've experienced something like that. It wasn't quite 24 hours, but this was a person that I didn't need to be connected to. And I knew it. And I
Yeah.
had plenty of times where I'm like, if I keep hanging around this person, it won't fare well. And
Mm,
so eventually I had the conversation. And from the outside, I could say that it looked like we were pretty good friends. Eventually they passed away. And
Mm,
had I been hanging
mm,
with them like I
mm.
was hanging with them, I could have fallen to the same demise. And
Whoa.
ooh.
so it was one of those things where sometimes it is necessary. And
Yeah.
it's not always a thing where, oh, there has to be miscommunication or there has to be a misunderstanding or, or you just have to be mean. It's not even a thing like that. I can love you and cannot be connected to you. I can desire to be with you, but know that I can't share the same space with you. And so sometimes I have to look at myself and say, is this relationship good for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I need to hold on to this person?
True.
That's a
That is
big.
so
That's a
true.
big decision.
Yeah, that is. That so is. And Tara T has just come in and says, Special Creation and Tina Mo, this collab is incredible. Blessings, Queen. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. That makes so much sense. It really does. It really does. It so does, Tina. It so does. Yeah. But thank
Tina
you to
got.
everyone. Yeah, Richard, you
Tina
can
got.
say.
Tina got some wisdom overload.
She does. She is amazing, and I feel so privileged. I don't think you understand. I feel like a little girl right now because I'm so privileged to have Tina up here, and I'm
Wow.
a big fan of Tina. Her channel, please guys go and check her out. She has got a beautiful panel, and her words, her voice alone is just so soothing. It's just amazing. I love it. And Tara T
Tina,
has come up here. Hi T T, how you doing? Thank you for coming up.
Hello, blessings everybody. How y'all doing?
Hi,
Blessing.
thank
blessings.
you. We was
I
about to
needed
round
this energy
it up.
now. What's that?
We was about to round it up. Hi, Papa Craig.
Oh,
Blessings.
sorry. I
Everyone's
came in
coming in. No,
late.
that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. That was good, everyone. Yeah, thank you, Rhonda. Yes, checking from Brooklyn. Papa Craig is checking. How are you, TT?
Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house.
Yeah, Brooklyn's in the house.
Where
Yep.
Brooklyn at?
What?
Yeah.
What?
My Papa Craig Jones is in the house.
Go
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Go
What?
Brooklyn. Go Brooklyn. Yes. Bless up to
Uh
everyone
oh.
in the chat.
Hometown.
Yeah. We've got a lot of people from New York over here. Fifi was in
Uh
Brooklyn
oh.
yesterday. Yeah, she took us to a Fiona's World. If you check out her channel, she took us on a garden tour yesterday
Oh,
in Brooklyn
nice.
as well. So yeah, and it was lovely. She was getting all
Well, now
the
you got. Now you got
her
somebody from the Bronx. Represent.
you yeah. Hey, I can't
Yes.
wait to come. Yes, Tina is awesome. Yes, she is. She is so amazing.
Tina.
Love her.
Tina's the reason why I work out and wear tight shirts.
There
Oh,
he go again.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to keep that packs up then. You got to keep that packs
Yep.
up. No,
Yep.
Sandra's coming, so her voice is going to sound a little bit extra soothing, you know.
Woo!
You know?
If she
Mm-hmm.
does that, it's over.
Yeah, she's sweet like pineapple. So,
What?
yes. Bless his Papa
That
Craig.
is hilarious.
I can be naughty too, Tina. I can be naughty too. So please excuse me. Yeah, Brooklyn has to rep ourselves around the world. Whoop whoop. Yes, you do. Keep repping.
Representing.
Yeah. How are you doing, TT? Lots of love. Um, we had.
I'm doing good. Did anybody go to service this morning or
I
No,
went.
it's
church
more like I
service?
got served. Yeah.
You got served?
Yeah.
Like the movie?
Yep.
I know Yolanda. I can see he's amazing. Thank you, Richard, as well. I feel so privileged to have Richard
I
and
was just
Charity
happy.
up there. along with
I
my
was just
mum.
happy to catch it live because I
Thank
hardly
you.
catch you, so I was grateful to catch it.
This one today was an excellent one. I could have
Yeah, I'm
kept
a
it going,
replay.
but because it's 2 hours and a half now that I've been on the live. And I said, let me just keep up with 12 questions. I actually done 20, but because we had my amazing young Riaz here too, and the conversation was just flowing and we were just enjoying and the vibes and stuff and everything, I can leave the rest of the conversation for maybe in the week or even next week,
I've
Sunday.
been I've been cut off, and someone misunderstood me.
Ooh, okay. Would you like
Uh-oh.
to express to us?
But
Yeah, come tell us.
um, it's so when I was cut off and they misunderstood me, I didn't harden my heart and be like, no, you had your opportunity, you blew it. No, I just still let them in and still was like receptive to why they may have misunderstood me. And then once we got past the misunderstanding, we actually became great friends, more stronger than what we were.
That's a
That's
beautiful
So
outcome.
good. That is, yeah,
yeah,
that is lovely. That is
I've been learning to take what appears to be curses and turn them into blessings and like positive lessons.
that's
It's
good.
been a
Oh
hard
man,
struggle to do that, but I've been pushing myself to do that.
that's a
See,
mindset for success.
do you
Yeah,
know
it
as you
is.
say that? I have gone. This is to do with social now, but social media. I have gone
Right.
to some channels, and they are misunderstood
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
because of the cursing and stuff like that, and the way how their perspective may seem, and they can be very lovable and like warm, welcoming people. It's just interpreted in the wrong way, and you're quick to cut off that channel, not really realizing them
Right.
until and because I've done that as well. I'm not gonna lie, I have done that, and then afterwards I've realized, oh, okay, I'm probably misinterpreted that. That wasn't the way how it really. It was just me being misunderstanding and judging them before actually getting to know them. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think
On
that
my
sometimes
channel,
personalities just clash. There are certain things that we just don't prefer. And so, when it comes to that, it's okay to walk away, you know.
yeah, that too. Yeah,
yeah,
so
on my channel, it's because of my inappropriate jokes. Yeah, that does
yeah.
it all the time.
Mhm. Yeah. See, I'm one for kind of trying to be down to earth, but sometimes the jokes as well. And sometimes the jokes can really kind of be led astray. And some people don't understand them because of the culture or, the bad ways or so or anything like that.
Right. The ways of
Whatever,
dialect and speaking.
Bay1. You too. People are scared once they hear your voice, Bay1, so don't go there. Yeah. So, but yeah, we can. Misunderstood can be in so many different ways. Yeah. See, I'm well loved and I'm thankful for everyone that has turned out and come through on Tina's channel and on this channel because it has been amazing. This show has been great. I've loved it. I've loved every part of it. And before we close tonight, I just want to say thank you to every single person who joined the conversation tonight. We spoke about insecurity, confidence, protecting ourselves, misunderstanding people, and how life can sometimes place good people in difficult environments. Remember this: protect your peace, but do not let pain turn your heart cold. Not everybody is against you. Sometimes healing starts when we stop, assume the worst, and start communicating and understanding. No matter what environment you've been placed in, never forget you, who you are, and what you were raised to stand for. Keep your confidence, keep your faith, keep your heart guided and with wisdom, not fear. If tonight's conversation touched you in any way, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the live with someone who may need this message. And remember that special creation to the nation. Stay blessed, stay positive, and I'll see you all next Sunday at 7 p.m. because this was so
Yes.
amazing and I
Thank
loved
you.
it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes. Thank you,
Blessings, everybody.
Richard. Thank you, Tina.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. You are so amazing and I love you to the max.
Thank you for the
Mom,
invite. Thank you.
thank you so
And I
much.
love
Stay
you as
fresh, everybody.
well.
Yeah, Richard, I love you too. Thank you so much for your presence. Love, 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 and appreciate you. It was so amazing
Love
having
for
you
everyone.
here. Thank you, T, for coming on. Thank you. Love,
Thank
love,
you.
love. Even if
I'm
it's
gonna
late,
replay
it's
this.
never
I'm
too late. It's
I'm
always
spreading it right
early.
now. I'm spreading the love.
Yes, and thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Love, love, love you. And Bay One said
Yeah.
before
Yeah, mom.
let me just read these comments too. Bay One says misunderstood can put you in a big trouble. Yes, it can. It can put you in big trouble. You are most welcome at Special K. Thank you, Fifi. Thank you, Papa Craig. Thank you, Bay One. Love, love, love to you all. And everyone that has come through. Love to everyone. And until next time, for now, I'ma say I'm gonna end the live. I already shared on my social media. Oh, thank you so much, Fifi. Appreciate you. Everyone, have a safe and
Bye,
blessed
everybody.
their day,
Peace.
says Papa
Bye.
Stay
Craig.
fresh.
Yes,
Keep it
everyone.
nice out there. Thank
May
you.
have an awesome Sunday. Yes, guys, also have an amazing week. Please stay blessed and stay tuned until the next
Yes.
one. And if you have anything that you
Yes.
would like to bring to the panel, please let me know and we can try and discuss it. Yes.
Excellent.
Absolutely love
Thank you.
this, says Yolanda. You are all awesome. Thank you. And you are too. You are amazing. We were talking about you earlier before you came in, as it goes. I was talking about your amazing singing along with Tina's. And who was it? There were so many. There's so many of you amazing artists out there. And I don't understand how all of you are shy. You know what? I need an album from all of you. Yes, one song of Tina's, one song of yours, Yolanda, then Auntie G, my favorite auntie, everyone, and Richard or Terity, if you can rap, or Bay One, yes, put you in there too. Yes, just give me them so I can play them in my car while I'm driving. Yes, I want all of them because I love music. Music is the way forward. I love it. Thank you all. Bye. Have a great week, says my mom. So glad I caught this. Thank you. Thank you. Love you, Ro. Thank you for being here, my amazing moderator. And Auntie, love, love, love to you. Bye all. Take care. Blessings, everyone, says Bay One. Bay One, you going live? I know you're going live soon. Thank you for having me. I'm going to replay and share this. Okay, no problem. That is no problem. Yes. Tina, I love you. You are so amazing. Thank you so much. And I will still be tuning in because I always do. I love the
Love you too.
prayers. Keep praying
Thank
for me
you.
too because the prayers in the morning touch me. I love them. I love
Certainly will. Certainly
them.
will.
Yes. Major hugs. Yes, major hugs to you too, Yolanda. You know I love you. You are amazing, Mom, and I love you, everything that you do. Yes. See you all soon again, please. Yes. And guys, please check out everyone's channel because majority of the people that have been on the panel are content creators. So if you see their name or when you replay, please just go and capture their name, screenshot it, and go over to their channel and let them know that Special K sent you. Yes. Good to see you, Tina. Yes, it was amazing. Tara, do you know how much I keep having to say it? Don't you notice? Look how long I just said that my goodbyes to everyone, and I'm still here excited that I have Tina here because I so love Tina, you know. I so love her. She's so amazing. Yes. And even BOK came here too. Love, love, love to you, sis. Because she's such, she's a great supporter. Her and her amazing A Train. Yes, because they do come in on a Sunday and quickly pass through because I know she's at work. Good to see you, Terity. So yes, we love you and appreciate every single one. And even Big Boss Lady T, I hope you are still enjoying your beautiful birthday. And yes, love to everyone. For now, I am going to say good night. Good night, T. Love, love, love to you. I met Tina through Hustle Man. She's trying to, okay. See, the Hustle Man, he kind of terrifies me. I don't know. I kind of get scared of his like swearing and stuff. He sounds a little bit aggressive, but I am still subscribed to him, so I will come over anytime I see him. But yes, love, love, love to everyone. Until next time, I am going to say I am out for now. Thank you for being here, Tina. Love you again.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Good night.